Welcome back, everybody, to a special episode of the O'Shea Vlogcast channel. Man, I have a very special guest tonight, but I was just, before the show, man, I had to weep to this nigga because he has really fucked up a lot of my plans that I wanted to do. With the kind of dating coach experience shit, the nigga just came up and blew up the spot. Nigga fucked all my shit up. And I have not yet to recover. This man has took Black YouTube by storm and went to other places and shit that nigga I have never been with it. And shit, I don't know. I'm still crying. I'm mad as fuck because again, we spent all that money and this nigga just came in with a cell phone and fucked all my shit up. I hate this nigga, but I love him at the same motherfucking time, man. And it's the one only man. We all love him over here. I'm mad. I'm in my feelings. I'm still mad. I'm still mad. If I see the nigga, I might throw a water balloon and run. But the one and only Alpha Male Strategies, man. What's going on with your player?
What's up, bro? What's cracking with you?
Dog, I don't know whether to hate you, man, or to love you at the same time, bro. But I can say you doing your motherfucking thing, nigga. And you that nigga right now, dog. I mean, you fucked my shit up. But
it, bro. Hey, it was all love though. I did it all love, bro. I ain't fuck you up. Hey, listen. Would you rather be fucked from the front or from the back?
Well, shit, man. The way you came through, nigga.
Hey, listen. I didn't doggy fuck you. I fucked you missionary. So
well, look, man. You fucked the whole. You fucked it up. You fucked it up. Everything is bad, nigga. So.
Hey, at least I was looking you in your eyes when I was fucking you, dog. That's the thing.
Well. But hey, listen, man. I appreciate you coming. This nigga come in here talking shit. But hey, that's how we do it over here, man. No problems, man. Listen, guys, appreciate you for coming on. The next thing is a topic is what's the fastest way? Somebody said pause. What's the fastest way to a one night stand? But look, before we get into this shit real quick though, just tell us a little bit about you, man. I know everybody know who you are, but you know what I'm saying? How'd you really, get into the game and get into a lot of this shit, man?
Right. So I always been about fucking bitches. Always been about fucking bitches. But I wanted to optimize my fucking bitches. So as with anybody, every now and then you like one get through your fingers or whatever.
They say your mic is kind of low, player. You're kind of low. Okay. Can y'all hear him good?
Can y'all hear me now? Let me bring the phone, the camera, the thing a little closer. See if that helps. How about now?
Yeah, I hear you good now.
All right. Can you see my face?
Yeah.
So, all right. So basically, I was like, everybody want to improve on their closing rate. So like, let's say you fuck with 10 bitches, and out that 10, you fuck 5, which is good. That's not bad. But if you like me and you a true hoe, I want to fuck all 10 or get as close to fucking all 10 as I can. So what I did was I started following dating coaches on YouTube to improve. I already was fucked before. When I found dating coach on YouTube, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, I probably already hadn't slept with 200-300 women. Easily. And that's a low number. But what I wanted to figure out why I hadn't fucked with 1,000 bitches. Because, you fuck up, you go out with girls, and shit don't happen, and you like, damn. So in other words, I just wanted to tighten my game up. And so combined with my years of experience, my 34 years of experience at the time, and trying to improve my game, as in trying to fuck more bitches to sleep, which I done said this shit more than time. I wanted to fuck more bitches to sleep. I started following dating coaches and improve my game. But somewhat, as with anything, somewhat I'd agree with, somewhat I didn't. Somewhat improved, somewhat I did. Somewhat I stuck with what I thought I did work better, and somewhat I thought their strategies worked better. And I did improve. So I went from like a 50% closing rate to more like a 70 or 80%. So if I take out 10 bitches now, I guarantee you I'll fuck 7 or 8 of them.
Okay.
I guarantee you. Easy. I'll fuck. Nobody gonna fuck all 10. Nobody can fuck all 10. I don't care how good you are. Nobody can fuck all 10. But if you can fuck about 7 or 8, get like a 70 or 80% closing rate, you're good.
Well, let me ask you this. Going back on, and shout out to Kuda Bank for the $20 super chat, brother. I appreciate you. Let me ask you this. Based off of, at first you had a 40% closing rate to a 70 or 80%. What were some of the things, looking back on it in hindsight, that you were doing bad that was hindering, the 30 or 40%,
Easy.
increase? What were some of the things you were struggling with?
Easy. When I would go out with the chicks that I had high interest in, I would validate them. I would display my interest. My interest level would be obvious. And that was something that I didn't know at the time. Like when I see these dating coaches say, you want to create sexual attention on the first date and all this, that, and the other. In hindsight, when you do that with women, you kind of showing your hand as in your interest level, which kind of makes a woman lose interest. See, women are crazy and backwards as hell. What they chase is the guys that they think not into them that much. So when the higher you display your interest to a woman, the lower her attraction is. But when you kind of act like you ain't that into her, she want to kind of chase you a little bit. And that's like the crazy. And what hit home with me on that was exactly true was the women that I would go out who would be like 7s, 7.5s, 8s, I wouldn't validate them because my attraction level wasn't that high. But when I go out with a woman I had super high attraction level in, I would display that shit. And it would be a kind of a turnoff. Not all the time. I don't want to, generalize, but a lot of the times it would turn the women off. But I didn't know what it was. And essentially what happened is they lost the mystery. Because women like something they got to solve. If it's too easy, it's nothing I got to do. They want some kind of mystery, some kind of problem they got to solve. Like they got to get your validation. If you just giving them all your validation and you telling them how much you like them and how beautiful they are, well, women are backwards and crazy as hell. That's a turnoff to them. What they want is they want to chase the guy over here that ignores them. And so that's what I had to learn was the women that I had high attraction in, I would display it obviously. And the women who was like, man, I would be like this because I'm like, I'm not that impressed. I'm not my attraction to them wasn't that high, which would make them chase the shit out of me. And so what I wanted to figure out was why the women who I had low attraction for would chase me, but the women who I had high attraction in, a lot of the time they would lose attraction, even though I would be giving them more attention, more validation. Well, what I learned was you treat all women the same. Even the women you got high attraction in, you treat all women the same. You don't put none of them on a pedestal. Essentially what I was doing was the 9s and 10s, I would be putting them on a pedestal. And what I would do was I would call them when I get home. Hey, you made it home. Wake up the next day. Good morning. Have a good day. The girls who I barely like the 7s, 7.5, I did none of that shit. And they would be blowing my fucking phone up. So what I wanted to do was figure out how I could get these 9s and 10s to chase me like these fucking 7s, 7.5.
Okay.
And that's what I found out what I was doing wrong. You got to treat all women the fucking same.
Okay, so that was one of the things, which is putting them on validation and stuff like that. But let me ask you also this. Was there anything in additional besides the, putting them on a pedestal, high validation, anything else that you were looking at that basically that you saw that was a flaw in your game in hindsight?
No, that was the coup de grace. That was it. That was it. Just treating them different. That was it. Everything else, but it's a lot to it. What I was doing with the validation, I would pursue them harder.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So all of it is I was displaying my interest. The girls who I like a 7, 7.5, maybe an 8, I would call them like a week later, but they've been called me 2-3 times before then because I wasn't calling them. But the women who I'm texting the next day, good morning, how things going? Not at first. It wasn't an overnight thing, but I would just notice slowly and slowly they'll start pulling back. Slowly and slowly, they'll start returning my text slower and slower. Okay. So it'll go from returning my text in 20 minutes to returning my text to an hour to returning my text 2 hours. It would be a slow pullback, and it was noticeable. Anybody could see it. I'm like, man, this girl used to write me a 2-page paragraph responding to my text. Now it's the 1 word. Because me pursuing her so hard was lowering her attraction. If you let her chase you a little bit, it raises their attraction. Women crazy as fuck. It's the craziest shit. In logical sense, you would think that showing a woman interest would make her feel better. And no, what she wants is a guy that's a challenge, a guy she got to chase after a little bit. It's crazy. And the shit, once I fixed that, my closing rate went sky high. Okay. But that was it. I said this from the get-go. Ever since high school, I always been fucking bitches asleep. Even when I was overweight, even when I was over 300 pounds, I still was fucking girls. Not as many as I can fuck now, but I still was fucking girls. What I wanted to do was be a bigger hoe. I Hey,
Okay.
I want to be the biggest hoe I can be. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Fuck. If right now, I'm supposed to easily been slept with 1,000 girls
Okay.
easily. So what I want to do is I want to when you get with a bad 9 or 10 and you blow it by pursuing too hard, that shit stings. When you
Okay.
got a girl, when you show up on a date with a girl for the first date and this girl is all over you and you can tell her interest is sky high, and then by the fucking third date, you can tell she ain't even there, that shit stings. And if you somebody like me, you want to find out what the fuck happened up in there. What the hell did I do wrong to lure this woman who the breaking point was about 4 or 5 years ago. I had this 10 and we was at the pool hall. And within 10 minutes on the first date, we was kissing at the pool. And the girl who came over and bought our drink said, "Oh, happy couple." And we said, "No, we just met." She was like, "Shit, we kissing 10 minutes. We kissing 10 minutes into the date." 3 days later, this girl returning my text 4 or 5 hours later, one word replies, because I validated her too much. I showed her too much interest.
Let me ask you this, and shout out to I'm gonna read the super chat. My man Excessa has a question, and JL Edwards, guys, do me a favor. We have 237 people watching right now. Go ahead and hit the like button, and we'll basically put the Alpha Male Strategies YouTube link in the chat here. But let me ask you this, because prior to this, you had some good experiences. Even when you were overweight, you were still fucking them to sleep. What were some of the things you were doing good, because you had already slept with 200 to 300 women without knowing the additional game? So what were some of the things that you were doing very well without knowing the dating coaches that you were getting up to 40%?
Right. Well, I always, without doing nothing, I always would never over pursue a woman unless she was showing interest. In other words, I always been kind of arrogant.
Okay.
And even before that, I always carried myself to, like, if I seen a bitch wasn't putting that into it, I'll just let it go. That was just natural me, arrogant, saying, you know what I'm saying, ain't no bitch. That's before I learned even anything. I just always had that. When I was 16 years old, if a bitch didn't call me back, we ain't talk no more. You know what I'm saying? You had to be putting something into it too. So when I went on these dates, I naturally had this arrogant swag that if I don't see what I want to see from a bitch, I keep it moving. And that just, so in other words, I had an abundance mindset before I even learned game. That carries you a long fucking way. When you got an abundance mindset, that means that when you dating a chick and you ain't seeing what you want to see, I'm out. Okay. On to the next chick. I ain't gonna waste 2-3 months trying to see what this gonna materialize. If I'm on the first or second date and I'm not seeing the interest level I want to, my abundance mindset is I'll meet a girl tomorrow. So when you have that mindset, I had that shit when I was 16. That if I ain't see a bitch doing it, or we ain't fucking quick, or we ain't doing some kind of physical activity, I'm out this motherfucker. I always had that shit. And I advise any of you guys to have that, because women will try to use you for your attention. So if you ain't seeing what you want to see from a woman, get the fuck out that shit.
Okay. Let me ask you this, right? Because there's a guy in the comments that said, well, Alpha Male Strategies, you've always been tall. I'm a guy. I'm like, I look like O'Shea on crack. I'm like 5'1" in Timberland boots. You're saying abundance mindset, but I've always struggled with women. I approach women, and for whatever reason, I can't get to the next level. So how can I have this abundance mindset when I've never had abundant success with women? What would you say to somebody like that?
And I tell guys this all the time. Life ain't fair. All right. I'm 6'4", guys. And when I used to be playing basketball, it used to be guys who could jump over my damn head. I never had athletic ability like that. But I ain't sit around and pine and cry. I just realized that I wasn't gonna be a fucking NBA player. So the bottom line is this right here. You just want to make yourself the best you possibly can. Okay. Is you gonna sleep with 500 women? Probably not. But what you want to do, don't worry about what somebody else doing. You just optimize what you can do. Because listen, can I fuck as many women as Leonardo DiCaprio or Drake? No. So at the end of the day, you just maximize what you can do. Some of us with better hands than others. Look at LeBron James. You see what I'm saying? Look how he was born with that athletic ability. So at the end of the day, some of us was dealt better hands than us. Ain't no denying that. And I'm never going to be one of these dating coaches try to act like, no. But at the end of the day, you might can't fuck 1,000 bitches. And that's fine. The world ain't meant for every man to fuck 1,000 bitches. As long as you fuck what your share is, Don't worry about what nobody else doing. Just do the best. Improve yourself. Hit the gym. Do the best you can with your finances. Improve your game the best of your ability, and just worry about what you can do. I'm not worried. I can't fuck as many bitches as Drake.
Okay.
I don't got women on Instagram hitting me up, DM me like Drake, but I don't worry about it. That's Drake. Just worry about yourself and what you can do. It's always gonna be guys who can fuck more bitches than you.
Let me ask you this, because you make a good point when you're talking about that some dating coaches said that looks don't matter, and you just made a point that when it comes to you, you do keep it real. You know, looks do matter. Why do you think a lot of dating coaches, you know, they say, because I know like there's certain dating coaches, I won't call their names, but
Right.
they don't put any emphasis on a looks or appearance, and you do, which is a great thing. I definitely agree with you there. Why do you think that, you know, some dating coaches say this?
Well, this is the biggest thing right here, guys. They got products to sell you. So at the end of the day, most guys who are looking for dating coaches are not going to be guys like me who are whores looking to be bigger whores. That's just that's the average guy who's going to be following a dating coach is not a guy who done slept with 300, 400 women and trying to figure out how I can sleep with 1,000. The average guy who's following a dating coach is going to be a guy who's probably a little less on the attractive scale, and basically is being sold a band of goods that if all he improves is his confidence, which is bullshit. Listen, guys, you know, here's the thing, guys. If you go to get this, if you're a guy and you ain't slept with a woman in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, just telling you guys to improve your confidence is not going, it doesn't mean shit. Hey guys, you need to improve your confidence. What the fuck am I supposed to get this magical confidence from? What? Listen, it's just like me going skiing. I've never been skiing. I'm not going to be confident going down a fucking slope if I've never done it. You're going to have to be successful in something or have some repetition in something to have the confidence that you can do something. You just ain't going to say, I'm confident to do something, to say, I can't hit a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. I'm not confident that I can go outside and hit a fucking 100-mile-per-hour fastball. And I'm a confident guy, but I'm not confident in some shit that I ain't did. You see what I'm saying? So if you're a guy that's never been successful with the ladies, obviously you're not going to be confident that you can just get ladies like that. So what my approach is to tell guys to do and prove themselves as the best of their ability. As the best of their ability. Listen, Reggie Miller is not the most athletic guy to ever play in the NBA, but he did the best with what he was handed, and he made an NBA Hall of Fame career out of it. So guys, here's the thing. You might not be the tallest guy, or you might not be the best looking guy. But what I tell you guys is to get on your grind, hit the gym. It'll be some woman that like you. Whether you be a womanizer or not, that's beside the point. Everybody can't be a womanizer. Don't worry about it. It's guys who've been trying to become a rapper for 10, 20 years. Everybody not meant to be a rapper. Everybody can't make it to the NBA. Everybody can't be a womanizer. Maybe you just have to find you one woman and sit your ass down somewhere.
Okay. Let me ask you this, because, you know, going back to the dating coaches that you were watching, because like I said, you came to YouTube, and Doug, I'll read this out real quick, and I'll read the other ones. So O'Shea, can you ask Alpha Male Strategies, would he debate Alan Roger Curry? Alan Roger Curry agreed to it. Alpha Male Strategies, what's up?
Yeah, I'll debate old ARC. I'll debate that motherfucker, man.
Okay, all right. And I'm gonna read the other super chats here. Just let me do this real quick, guys. For those people who want to subscribe to Alpha Male Strategies, if you've not heard of him, we have his links there in the description. Let me just do this real quick. And while I'm shouting out to other super chat, there was another question that a brother had for you. And guys, if you want to know, like, ask a question during the interview, we have almost 300 people watching right now. He wanted to know, and this is the brother that super chat AMS. He wanted to say, shout out Steve-O. Glad to see Alpha Male on the show. Minister Jab just called me. Nigga, he don't know I'm online right now. Marcus Allen, these hoes for everybody. What's good, AMS? Excessive 65. What if you want to get rid of the ones that you're not attracted to? Okay, that's the question I guess we can ask for that.
Yeah, he's saying, what if you want to get the ones you're not attracted to? Guys,
I want to get rid of those.
First of all, okay, I'm just going to assume that these are women he was dating and now he just want to get rid of them. Yeah. Guys, let me tell y'all something, man. See, this is the thing. You always want to keep your ace in the hole. If you're a player and you in the game, I am telling you, you bound to go through some little slumps from time to time. These girls like this here, keep them an ace in the hole. You never know when you're going through a little rough patch and you got to call one of those girls over Friday night or Saturday night. It depends on how unattractive they are. That unattractive, you should have been fucking with them to begin with. But if they doable and you just like, I'm tired of hitting it, because that happens to me, you put them in the friend zone. Keep your ace in the fucking hole, guys. Listen, don't be getting rid of all your spare tires, man. Don't be burning no fucking bridges. You keep these girls in your fucking Rolodex. You never know when you're gonna go through a tough little spot.
Let's speak about fucking unattractive women, man, because I know Tom Likens has talked about this. I'm an ugly nigga. I'm proud to be ugly nigga. Ugly niggas is coming back. As you might not notice, but we coming back in style like a motherfucker, like for real. We like patent leather Jordans when they come out, like retro. We coming back. So I started off because I was so ugly. I still am, but I started off fucking a lot of ugly bitches. A lot, like, bruh. I hate to say this. Pussy was stinking sometime. Fat, booty bellies. So I was like working my way up, right? So
right.
So when I got to somebody that looked good, I had already, because my dick was getting hard for the fat bitches. So it was over when I got to somebody that looked halfway decent. You know what I'm saying? I would tell, like, if a nigga was like, I ain't getting no pussy, I would suggest me. I'm not a dating coach though. I just hang out with them from time to time. I would say, look, man, you ain't got no experience. Go there and fuck Fat Bertha real quick and get your dick wet. But what would you tell somebody, man? Like, cause a lot of dudes, niggas is thirsty. They start off with fucking the fat nasty bitches and shit first. But what would you tell somebody like that? Would you recommend this kind of technique?
No, what I would tell guys, man, is what I always tell guys is, man, guys, this is the thing right here, guys. Guys act like they can't take a break and do something. This is the bottom line, guys. We are success objects. It don't really matter how ugly you are. Biggie was ugly, but he damn sure overcame it. At the end of the day, we're not women. We're not judged off just our looks. Right. Get on your grind and improve your living situation. The bitches will come. 400 pounds, 500 pounds, 600 pounds. It don't fucking matter. Get on your grind, improve your living situations, and the bitches will come. You have one bitch sucking this nut, one bitch sucking this nut, and one bitch in the middle sucking your dick. Get on your fucking grind, guys. Get on your fucking, and the point I'm saying is, and the reason I don't advise no guy doing that, because if you fucking ugly bitches, that means that they're taking away time from you building your life better to where you can fuck high quality bitches. You see what I'm saying? So you going out Friday night fucking with ugly bitch, that's Friday night. You could have been on your grind trying to improve your living situation so you can fuck the type of bitches that you want to fuck. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I say. Guys, when I went to the gym, when I joined the gym, I had no fucking clients and I pretty much was broke, because you start the gym and they just throw you on the floor and you flat broke and you like, okay. Man, I lived in that fucking gym for about 4 or 5 months. I had a bad bitch when I started working the gym, but I was determined to improve my living situation. I was tired of living the way I live, and I pretty much sabotaged that relationship. I chose my job and building my business over that chick because I wanted to improve my living situations. All right, guys? So the point I'm saying that is, guys, sometimes you got to go on a grind, leave these bitches alone, and get your shit together. We blessed. Guys want to say women got the upper hand. No, hell, women ain't got the upper hand, because they lose their looks. They ain't got shit. We as guys, man, if you got your shit together, your crib together, learn you some game, man, it don't matter what you look like. It don't matter how tall you is. You can fuck you some bitches. Bitches, on the other hand, all they got is they fucking looks. That's all they got. So when they start to age, they done. But at the end of the day, O'Shea could be 60 years old, fucking 20-year-old chicks if his paper's straight. Right. You see what I'm saying, guys? So at the end of the day, who got the upper hand? We got the fucking upper hand. Right.
Let me ask you that, guys. And here's what I want to talk about. And shout out to a freelance. He made a super chat. Let me go to this real quick. Confidence is an end product built from courage. It must be developed through self-improvement and intense training. The cart can't go before the horse. Shout out to freelance running. Somebody said, is O'Shea Shaq, little brother, your mama still like you, bitch? Okay, hold on a second. Let's get back to the show, because I want to end up roasting these motherfucking niggas, because y'all know I'll tear you niggas ass up. All right, here's what I want to go back to, because some dating coaches say this: your money, and this is something that I'm kind of in the middle with, because my living situation is pretty decent. Outside is bored in the background and all this goddamn shit on it. But some dating coaches will say, And it doesn't matter about your money, it doesn't matter about your career, it doesn't matter about all of that. You can still like and you have like a more of a practical approach to that. What do you have to say to the same? Because usually it's the same dating coaches that may say your looks don't matter or your money also does not matter. What do you have to say to those guys about money is not important?
This the thing. Some guys are just blessed with charisma, and I'm gonna put it to you like this right here, O'Shea. One of the reasons why my channel blew up so fast ain't got nothing to do with game. Just my charisma, as in how I make my videos and the way I talk shit. It's just my personality. Okay. So it's some guys out there that can be 5'5", overweight, broke, and still fuck a bunch of bitches, and they expect every guy to be able to do that. Well, everybody ain't got the charm like that. Everybody don't have charisma like that. Everybody's not gonna be able to get away with doing that. I'm gonna tell you, I'm a trainer in the gym, and there's some guys who got abs and they eat 6,000 calories a day because they're fucking pure ectomesomorph. Mm-hmm. And there's some guys, they eat one fucking bowl of rice and they fat as shit. We all are different. Just because you can get away with it, O'Shea, don't mean that this guy can get away with it. I was in school, I was real good at math. I never had to study. It was a gift from God. I never had to study. I used to be laughing at the kids in there who was struggling doing algebra and shit. I was blessed with that. And it's guys who blessed with charisma. And so dating coaches who see guys who fuck bitches and they overweight and broke. But those guys got charisma. Those guys got sex appeal. Those guys just got what they call it. Everybody don't have it. Right. And so at the end of the day, some guys are going to have to improve themselves, their body, and their finances to fuck bitches. Every guy in the world is just not going to have it. Okay. So that's what they're talking about. Everybody knows guys who are fat and overweight and broke who fuck bitches. But those guys got charm. But everybody's not going to have that fucking charm.
Okay. No, it makes a lot of sense.
And everybody's not going to be able to blow their YouTube channel like I did because everybody's not going to have my personality. So at the end of the day, that'll be like me telling them, well, why you can't grow your channel no faster? Right. Because you ain't me. You don't have my personality. Right. Those guys, most of those guys over there are not over there on my channel for game. Most of those guys just like my personality and the way I deliver my message. Mm-hmm. And so at the end of the day, it'll be like me asking them, well, you grow your channel faster then. Well, they can't because they don't have my personality. Okay. And so that got a lot to do with it, bro. It's a lot got to do with it. Those guys that they talking about, those guys were blessed with a great personality that's drawn to women. You see guys like that. It's some guys in your life, they have 100 friends. They just got charisma. They have 100 friends. You have some people that can't get a friend for shit. Right. You see what? So it's just, you have half and half nots. So what I tell guys is, it's going to be guys who are going to be corny, cornballs, goofy, and they just not going to have that sex appeal and that charm that those guys have. So what I tell those guys, okay, maybe you weren't dealt a good hand with charm, and maybe you weren't blessed with the best facial features. But what I tell guys is, at the end of the day, you can compensate all that if you just get on your grind and improve your living situations. Mm-hmm. Don't sit around and cry and cry, oh, I'm ugly. Oh, I don't got no charm. Oh, I don't got no person. Okay, fine. But guess what? As a man, you still can get your shit together and you still can attract chicks. At the end of the day, Hugh Hefner was fucking 20 years old and he was 90 years old, fucking bad bitches, multiple, had all of them in different rooms. Mm-hmm. And he had his shit together. You see, at 90 years old, balance and walk. At the end of the day, man, if you're a man, you still, like me, you said yourself, how you was fucking all those bitches? Probably because most of them found me attractive. I know that. That's how I was treated in high school, that I was attractive. So, of course, a lot of those chicks that I was fucking, just even if my game wasn't sharp, I could overcome it because they were physically attracted to me. Okay. All right. So I was dealt a better hand as in far as physical attraction. I know that. I know that. Is every woman attracted to me? No. But I know by and large, from me young to now, I always been treated as a fairly decent looking man. That's how I've been treated. Okay. Let me do this. Let me shout out to Colin. This man is definitely a motivational speaker. Taboo TV, he says he's a Patreon to both of us. Thank you so much. Wake the hell up 7. Bank these women on the glass, then focus on the damn purpose. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you guys. We have 423 watching, and that's probably because you ain't been on YouTube for like about a week. So people have been like, come back to YouTube. Let me just ask you real quick. Hold on a second. Frost Pro. O'Shea, one ugly motherfucker. His game must be impeccable. You goddamn right, nigga. Shit. Ask your mama. I mean, I'm just saying, motherfucker. Shit.
Nigga, I will take any one of you niggas bitches anytime I feel like it, nigga. Like IT, motherfucker. Don't you get it twisted, nigga. That's the worst thing that happened to one of you niggas is to let an ugly nigga like me take your bitch. You will commit suicide. You motherfuckers will be all off Mount Everest, jumping off backwards and shit. I can't believe this shit. All right, let me get back to the motherfucker shit, man. Let me ask you stuff. Okay. So we're gonna get to the topic here, but we just vibing, man. We got to do this more often, man, because we got a good little chemistry and shit. No homo shit, but I'm just saying we doing all right. All right, let me take me this. So you come to YouTube, and when you was looking at your close ratio and shit, who were some of the YouTubers in the dating coach scene that you started to watch?
Corey Wayne was the first one. Corey Wayne, I watched all his shit, and pretty much. Right then and there, Corey Wayne fixed the situation. Because when I was watching Corey Wayne, he was telling the number one thing he was saying is treat all women the same. And I knew as soon as I heard him say that shit, when Corey Wayne said that shit there, Corey Wayne said treat all women the same. I knew I was treating the other women different. I would never call the sevens. But the 9s and 10s, I would text them and call them and want to see them twice a week and all this and that shit. And, want to see them more regular. And when he said treat them the same, I knew he wasn't lying because I knew that I would treat them different. And from there, it went to Lucario because some kind of way he started popping up in my search results and shit there. But after watching Corey, I pretty much was fixed. But I was just fascinated with guys actually on YouTube discussing this shit. And so I would just be watching the video, and I would watch a whole bunch of guys. Like I was fat because this is when you started to pop up in my search. When I started watching Lucario, then your black ass started popping up in my goddamn search. I don't know, you ain't no damn dating coach. I don't know how your shit started popping, but you started popping up in my search, and then some other motherfuckers started popping. And I just listened to everybody. I was fascinated in everybody take on it. Some of it I didn't, some of it I agree with. Some of, as with anything with everybody. I'm quite sure you don't watch some of my videos and you don't agree with some of the shit I say. As with anything, nobody gonna agree with all of it. But I was just fascinated to get people's take on what he liked to do. And this guy say he likes to do this, and this guy like to call this time. This guy say do this, and this guy say that. I was just fascinated with how everybody had a different approach. I was just fascinated. I wanted to get everybody take on it. A lot of it I didn't agree with, but actually after I found Corey Wayne's channel, my shit skyrocketed. He was the primary guy, and but later on, Alan Roger Kerr and Ron Wills. I think Ron Wills popped up before Alan Roger Kerr, and I was just listening to their shit, and I was fascinated with their shit, just with. But pretty much, to be honest with you, after I found Corey Wayne channel, when he said treat all women the same, that fixed it right there. That's what I was missing. I was putting some women on a pedestal, and I wasn't treating all women the same. That fixed it. A lot of you guys right now. You having trouble with the women you really want, you treating them different. You go on these dates, and when I say treat them different, just the way you interact with them, your body language, how much you into the date. But when you go out with a 7.5, a girl, you kind of could take it or leave it. You kind of like, ain't no big deal. You kind of sitting there like cool, chill, calm, collected. Well, that cool, calm, chill, collected is the energy that's drawing her to you because she can feel that she's needing to get your validation. So she's interested in trying to get you to like her. And please believe, this 7 to you is a dime to somebody else. So please.
Say that again. Say it again.
Yeah. That 7 to you, please believe she's a dime to somebody else. So please believe she still got 10, 20 other guys in her friend zone. She still got 10, 20 other guys in her friend zone that they putting her on a pedestal. She ignores them and she wants you because you sitting there like I ain't impressed. And so now she interested. But if you would act like them, you would be in the friend zone. So a lot of guys' problem, man, comes from if you get chicks, some guys can't get chicks, but the guys who are getting chicks and you're not fucking the quality of chicks you want, just if you start treating all women the same, it'll fix a lot of that problem.
Okay, hold on, because I got some questions. Do you know this motherfucker in this chat? Hold on a second, because it's a little fat bitch in here. I got to talk about this nigga. Hold on. If it's your cousin, I won't say that. Hold on, let me say this. Just let me get him real quick, because you know how I do. You know I had this motherfucker Kevin. Do you know a nigga named Kevin Shelby?
No, I don't know.
With this cheap ass wine stocks, Mervin's buy one get none free Jehovah Witness suit on. Do you know him?
Uh-uh.
You little fat fuck. looking like Mr. T with no muscles ass nigga. If you ever bring your St. John's Missionary Baptist Church assistant deacon in training catfish frying ass in here again, nigga, I'm gonna stop this motherfucker. I'll make a whole goddamn live stream about your bitch ass. Okay, my bad. Because you know these niggas sometimes. Motherfuckers be talking all this shit. Let me just ask you a question. Hold on, we got some super chat questions. Y'all like the video. I know it's a lot of niggas you'll hear that don't know me, but don't get it twisted. You'll come over here and get fucked up. All right, real quick. So let me just do this real quick. Some people wanted to shout out to you. O'Shea, set up a crypto donation wallet. I just found out YouTube's take that's 40%, 30% of your YouTube chat. If I send it to crypto, that's 100% of your spam. JL, I'm gonna get to your question in a minute. Let me just do this real quick. Okay, so here's what I'm going to ask you, right? Because you've done a great job. When I started the Negro Manosphere, right? And I talked about how I wanted to kill you before the show because you fucked up a lot of my shit. But you did something that me, Alan Roger Curry, because you know I'm not a dating coach as you say, but I'm like the mastermind of the like this part of the Manosphere with bringing those expertise guys together. The audience that we were reaching was middle class, educated black men, older guys who are professionals. And I'm not saying that you don't reach the audience, but when I look at your chats, you have the ability to reach an audience that we have forgot about. And you were reaching a young black, I can see a young black male. I hear a lot of young black Puerto Ricans guys call. I need some white guys too. You have the ability, man, to reach a whole crowd that we have pretty much forgot about. You know what I mean? We weren't even creating content for these guys. And also being a black dating coach, because I want to ask you what's the difference between a white dating coach and a black dating coach. You capitalized on a market that we didn't even really look at as much as we should. Now, Alan Roger Curry did write an article for young black men limiting their text messages with other people, and we wanted to build on that. But let's talk about how you were able to enter in an audience that everybody had completely forgot about or wasn't even worried about.
Oh, that's easy, bro. When I first started watching YouTube, it was fitness channels.
Okay.
And the fitness channels that I saw that was big, that captured my attention was the Hodge Twins, Chris Jones, Pump Chasers.
That's my boy.
CT Fletcher.
Okay.
And Carly Muscle. These guys. Now, what's one common thing with all these channels? They all had a lot of personality.
Okay.
But it was other channels that was bland. It's kind of like they would tell you fitness, but they'd be kind of like boring. But the channels that I saw that grew fast, like Chris Jones, the Hodge Twins, CT Fletcher, and Carly Muscle, those guys had outlandish personality. So when I came into this shit, I said, man, let your personality hang. Don't just turn the camera on and be bland. Be entertaining and just be yourself. Just don't get up there and be like, guys, you know, why a girl flake on you? Blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. When Chris Jones and the Hodge Twins hit YouTube with that fitness shit, man, they took that shit by storm because they let their personalities hang. Right. You see what I'm saying? They just was like on there just being themselves, tripping out, having a good time, and they was entertaining. That's why I watched the motherfuckers because they was fucking entertaining and fun. I didn't want to just learn fitness and be bored to fucking death. Right. I wanted to be they was entertaining. And so if I got the choice between learning fitness between somebody who's entertaining and gonna give me fitness and somebody who just gonna give me fitness, well, obviously I'm gonna go here to the guy who's gonna give me entertainment and fitness. Okay. And so when you got me giving you game plus entertainment, you're gonna get a laugh out of it because I'm fucking cracking up and I'm just being stupid and silly and I'm just being myself, opposed to I'm just sitting up here like a bland robot. Guys, you don't call a girl back after the date. Like a robot. You gotta be entertaining. O'Shea, I told you this more than one time. The reason why you called my personality because your ass was on here cutting the damn food. Yeah. If I would have turned on, the first video I watched of you and you would just been on there boring as fuck, I would have never turned it back. Mm-hmm. But when I turned it on, you clowning. And that's why I subscribed and started watching more of your videos. So what I tell anybody who want to do a YouTube channel and be successful, man, you got to let your personality hang. I know you want to be professional and things like that, but if you want to attract, especially the younger audience, you got to have an entertaining aspect to it that's going to hold their attention. And like I said, I'm 39, and I found your channel about 2-3 years ago, like 2 years ago, some shit like that. I don't know how long ago. You was still doing the fucking thumbnails like me when I found your ass. Yeah. You doing the thumbnails like me. And when I found your ass, but you was on there, and you was letting your person hang, you was talking shit, and so that's why I kept following you. So that's the thing with that, bro. That's how I got those. You gotta let your personality out. If all you gonna do is game, well, it's gonna be boring.
Okay. Let me ask you this though, because like I'm a little bit younger than you. I'm 37,
Mm-hmm.
37 this week.
Mm-hmm.
So when I assembled, let's say, I look at Allen Roger Curry, Rom, Donovan Sharp's a little bit younger, but the like I said, the audience that we have is more so for, I would say, like professional older black male crowd, right? It seems
Mm-hmm.
like when you come out with your shit, with your personality, and
Mm-hmm.
you have like between 6 to 8 minute videos,
Mm-hmm.
you are really a black dating coach if you think about it. I'm like, like I would,
Mm-hmm.
most of your following is black, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Think so. Okay. Let me ask you this. Um, People always say like this black male dating coach market, it'll never work. Black men don't support stuff like that. What do you have to say about, I mean, with your success being so fast with an urban audience as a dating coach?
Mm-hmm.
Because the white dating coach industry seems to be already saturated. I saw you on TripAdvice. I
Mm-hmm.
saw you on other people's shows and stuff like this. Do
Right.
you think that your
Right.
catapult to stardom is because you reached to a black male audience that isn't there right now?
I think that I catapult to a guy who know the analytics. He explained to me why my channel grew so fast. He
Okay.
explained to me essentially what he said was, he said what's happening is when somebody find one of your videos, when a person find one of your videos, they binge watching all your videos.
Mm-hmm,
And what
mm-hmm,
happens is it's driving your watch time up, and YouTube promotes your videos more. So
mm-hmm.
my videos was entertaining enough to drive the watch time up to where YouTube seeing that I'm getting like 70, 80, 90% of my videos. People are watching the videos, not just clicking on them, but they watching them like 70, 80, 90% of it. That's a high percentage,
Okay.
which caused YouTube to promote the videos.
Okay.
So that's he explained it to me. He broke down and explained it to me. He said that's why you're growing so fast. When somebody find your videos, they watching all of them back to back. And I know he's not lying because that's what I did when I found the Hodge twins. I
Okay.
binge watched fucking videos for like 2 weeks straight.
Yes. So
And
that's what
so
happened.
that's how that happened.
Let me ask you this though, because Corey Wayne is a white dating coach. And when I watch some of Corey Wayne shit,
Mm-hmm.
Corey Wayne's boring as fuck, right? Like it's like
Right.
same
Right.
setting. All right, guys, you want to lick your elbows from the back? So I like dog. You know what I'm saying? And you are a
Mm-hmm.
black dating coach. My nickname for you is Nigga Coin because you shot up
Right.
like Bitcoin, right? I
Right.
used to
Right.
call Negro Manosphere Nigga Coin until you came and showed us what Nigga Coin was. So we
Right.
like Nigga Coin Light. You know what I mean? We ain't
Right.
no longer, we like
Right.
Nigga Coin Light. And it's like, Bitcoin to get,
Right.
Litecoin. Yeah, we like Nigga Coin now. So
Right.
let me ask you this. What's the difference between that you would see like Corey Wayne, who has dating coach advice, or Alpha Male Strategies, or Alan Roger Curry, or the black dating coaches? Do they have a different approach to the game
Mm-hmm.
than white dating coaches do?
No, the approach is the same. Corey Wayne actually has a black large audience. The thing with Corey Wayne is he was the first, as far as I know of. I don't know nobody bigger. He was the first big YouTube guy. Maybe it's some guy on there that's giving you like pickup, but as far as like ideology on how to handle women, I seen other guys have pickup. I know the RSD guy's been on here a long time and shit like that with pickup, but he had some good shit as in the why you, because what the RSD and all the other guys was doing was trying to show you how to pick women up in the street. But what he as far as I'm concerned, maybe it's somebody on there that I'm missing, so I don't want to say. But what he was the first guy to explain to guys why are women flaking and losing interest on you. But
Okay.
for him, all I saw on YouTube as far as dating coaches was how to approach women in the street and this. He was the first guy that I know of, and I'm quite sure somebody might know somebody on here faster than him because he's been on here like 6-7 years. But he's the first guy that I know that was on here explaining to guys why women cancel dates, why get women breaking dates, why women lose interest, which is a big one. Which was a big one. A lot of guys, when they go find Corey Wayne, they had a girl that liked them,
Mm-hmm.
and they saw it slip through their hands. And so he the first guy I know of. It might be somebody else, but he's the first guy I know of. But to be quite honest with you, bro, women are women.
Okay.
Women are women. And if you too easy, they gonna lose interest.
Okay.
If you're not a challenge, and it goes to this right here, O'Shea. This is the thing of it. And this ain't something he said. This is my theory that I came up with. Maybe somebody else thought of it too. But my theory go to this. If you're so easy, in women's head is, well, who else wants you?
Okay.
Because guys who have a lot of options and guys who have women beating down them doors, they're not easy. And they don't give themselves easy. Okay. You got to damn near chase them motherfuckers down to be with you because they got so many options. Okay. And any attractive woman that's dated a high status man or a man who was in demand, they know how that guy acts. That guy, you got to beg that motherfucker for a relationship. If those type of guys there, you be 2 years in and this motherfucker still telling me something, well, I don't know. Let's just see how things go. Because he just want to whore around. So when a woman run across a guy who's just like want to jump into something serious, she got a question to herself, why are you so eager to, jump into this? Like men with options don't do that. And so you got to think on a woman's perspective of, well, if don't nobody else want you, then I don't want you. Mm-hmm. That's how women think. I know it's some dumb shit, but that's how they think. And they think that if you so easy, then it must not be much to get.
Let me just do this. Shout out to Kelvin Shelby, man. You know I love you like a play cousin. Black Ocean says, black men who grew up in diverse large cities usually have the best wit and game from dealing with women and people of different cultures regularly. NYC, Chicago, LA, Philly, they have an advantage. I agree. Like I said, we got 510 watching. This shit ain't never happened on this channel. It has on my main channel before, but not on this channel. So they ain't coming to see my ass tonight. So guys, welcome to the channel. Like I said, man, get the likes up on the video. Here's what I want to ask, because you made a particular point. And I'm going to read this other super chat here in a second. You said women are women, right? Okay. Now, you know that, like you coming out of like pretty much from the core of the black manosphere, as you're into different things now, right? But somebody going to listen to that and say, come on, AMS, man, like black women, man, like they're different than white women. Like, that's why, like, if I go talk to white women, I get more, they give me more, leeway, they're more friendly, easy to talk to. Black women, they have an attitude. I know you don't really get into black women and stuff like that because you don't really talk about that on your channel. You just get straight to the point. But what about the brothers out here that want to approach black women, right? They want to deal with Dominican women. I saw the little shorty you had on your Instagram. She had a fat ass. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, what I'm saying? I was hating on you, but look, but what would you say? Because you said women are women, man. But how is it different with game with black women than what it is with white women or non-black women?
Right. Listen, that girl you saw on Instagram, I get what you're saying. She's very submissive. She's a Brazilian girl, very submissive. So I get what you're saying. But this thing, guys want to be with a girl and they want a girl to be like their best friend. With black women, you do have to carry yourself more in a masculine frame. I would not sit here and tell you that, no lie about that. It's without a shadow of doubt. I train white women and I train black women, and I can tell you it's a difference as in submissive.
Okay, let's talk about that real quick. Hold on, just before you said that you train them because you're a fitness trainer, right?
Fitness trainer, right?
Okay, talk to me about that part before you go into the other stuff, because this is I've never heard this before. So how is it different?
Yeah, the black women, they're a little bit more. I have to be a little bit more masculine, assertive with them. They test a little bit more. They test. See, the thing is, they just test more. But when they see that you're assertive and they see that you mean what you say, all that bullshit goes away. White women, I'm not gonna lie, white women don't test as much as far as with my clients, because I've never dated white women. I've always just been attracted to big booty black chicks. So, but as with my clients, yeah, my white clients fall in line. But here's the thing: if I start playing around with the white clients too much, then they start bucking. So at the end of the day, what I've learned from training black women, white women, whatever kind of women is, even men, when you play with people, they have a tendency to buck. You have to always carry yourself in a masculine, assertive way when you're dealing with women. So when you get to joking around and playing around, that's when they start taking your kindness for weakness. Okay. So I tell guys, always maintain a masculine frame and guys, first thing guys gonna say is, well, she's somebody I don't want to play with. Play with her, but don't get mad. Listen, you can't play with your fucking kids. Anytime I date a woman who has kids and the kids don't mind, she plays with them like they her fucking best friend. Well, you can't play with your fucking kids if you want them to respect you. You the parent and they the fucking kids. My motherfucking mama never respect me. My mama and my grandma never played with me, and I respect their ass with the utmost because they didn't fucking play with us like that. Y'all kids, you stay in the kids' place or I break your fucking neck. They didn't play with us like how women play with kids and shit today, like they your best friend and all that shit. When grown folks started talking, when I was coming up, you shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Well, this is the same way it runs with women. Soon as you start playing with them again, well, they gonna start bucking because you acting like a little silly jolly.
Okay.
Maintain a masculine frame, and they'll respect that. When you start playing around acting like a little corny ass goofball, yeah, they're gonna start testing. Make no mistakes about it, guys. Make no mistake, guys. I tell guys this all the time. When you with your woman, you want to stay in a seductive masculine frame. I don't know why that's been lost, but guys don't think they can crack jokes in a charismatic masculine way. Like guys just want to totally just go into their feminine state and just be this goofball with a woman, then want her to just respect them just because. Well, it don't work that way. If you want your woman to respect you, you gotta maintain a masculine frame. That don't mean you can't joke, but that mean I'm a joke like Billy D. Williams. Like he never act corny and shit like that. You want to maintain. You see, when you see Billy D. Williams, he will be funny, but he'll be charming and he'll hold a masculine frame. Well, that's how you have to be when you with your women, guys. I know guys don't want to do that. Guys want to sit around and play fucking patty cake with their girl and then want her to respect them, and it don't work that way.
Okay, let me do this real quick because we have another brother that just donated $10. Floss and RMPB, and you should see something, man. Check your phone if you can. But let me just do this real quick. I just got a question, right? Because let's talk about the initial approach. Because I get that. Let's say I'm a person, a client of yours. I get what you're saying, right? Once I get her, you know, I gotta assert myself more so than I do with the non-black woman. But you know, with a lot of guys, especially, I know that you live in New York City. A lot of guys in New York City complain about, man, you know, like it's even hard to approach attractive black women in a lot of these places versus a non-black woman and things of this nature. So here's what I'm saying. Like, do you think a lot of black men have a lot more issues of like cold approaching black women than non-black women? And do you have a particular strategy?
Oh, absolutely. Black women do have like this, you know, more don't talk to me fucking. What I tell guys is women show you signs that they're open to being talking to. All right. If she talking on the phone or she looking down, I had one woman look me dead in the face and then she just looked up this way. That's a sign that I don't want to be fucking bothered, guys. That's just what that is, and they got the right to do that. You want a cold approach women that you see some kind of invitingness, like she's smiling, she look like she's in a good mood. I'm not finna go up to talk to a girl who look like she fucking just got out of a fight with a fucking pit bull. Like she just walking like this scowl on her face, like man, why would you want to talk to somebody like that? I want to talk to nice, friendly women that look like they had a good day, things like that. Guys just want to talk to somebody, look at somebody's ass. I'm not even going to act like I see this mean look on her fucking face, and I'm just going to go up out the blue and just talk to her, even though she looked like a fucking pit bull in the face. Look like she just mean as a rattlesnake. Guys, you want to talk to women that look like they're open to being talking to. I would never talk to a woman that look like she's in a bad mood or no bullshit like that, or talking on the phone. A lot of times they don't even be talking on the phone. They just pick up the phone when they see you walking their way so they could not want to talk to your ass.
And that happened to my ugly ass so many times. Let me just read this super chat, man. Let me just see this real quick. God damn, I didn't drop my good water. Shit. All right, hold on a second. Wetback homeboy. This is for the collard green sandwich fund. AMS. We stay fucking these bitches asleep and toss them to the side of the road like road trash. All right, shout out to you, fam. Guys, got 570 people watching. Thank you for all the new people that are coming in. Let's talking about this shit, man. Because when I first saw you, right, you used to always come and talk shit in my comments. Like, I used to be like, hey, who the fuck is this nigga, man? And so you would come in and talk shit like, I'm about to be on the show with you and Steve the Dean. I'm like, man, who the fuck is this nigga, man? He always talking shit. Right. So and then I saw you do a video with Solo TV 84, and you know, me and Solo TV 84 is real close. By the way, shout out to Solo TV 84 because he was the one that did the Negro Manosphere Awards, and Alpha Male Strategies did win the best newcomer of 2017, and it was like the most blowoutest poll like out of any category. It was like you won like almost about 100 points. So shout out to you.
Appreciate it.
You probably would have won every category that he was in, but that's another story. But here's what I want to talk about. The first show that I did, and it was a classic show, right? Because that was a show about should men lie to women. Actually, I was in Ukraine at the time, if I could remember. I was in Lviv, Ukraine, and I talked to Steve. I was like, man, Steve, we're gonna do this show about should men lie to women. Now, since then, that particular show, and he's already doing pretty good. He's already kind of climbing the ranks. But somebody did an edited video of that, and they got like 70, 80,000 views.
For real?
Yeah. It was some
he to succeed. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he took that video and that shit went crazy. Like, between that beef between you and Steve, man, was like the talk of the manosphere for it was like talk of Black YouTube. Right. But let's kind of talk about this, man, because there are a lot of guys who feel, especially like, your Alan Roger Curry's, me to a certain degree, even though I'm a nigga, so the line is in me. But why you should lie to women, you are an advocate for that. Let's talk a little bit about that, because you're like the only dating coach that I know that says yes, a lot of these bitches.
Right. Well, my thing is this right here, guys. I never claimed to be a politically correct dating coach. I think guys don't get what I'm basically a mid-town dating coach teaching guys how to pump and dump. So before I get to the lie, let me explain my whole point, and then that'll get to the lie.
Okay.
What I was seeing before I joined YouTube was I seen YouTube done cleaned it up now and got rid of a lot of those channels. But what I saw was a whole lot of channels and a whole lot of Black female hate channels. It was a bunch of them. I mean, Just like dozens. And now YouTube done deleted a lot of them. But what they was doing was just complain about female nature, which we all know is fucked up how female nature is. We get it. But what I said was, man, fuck all this bitching and complaining. I'm coming out with a channel, and we gonna fuck these bitches to sleep. So the thing with me is, I'm basically a MGTOW. I'm just not with the fucking bitching and complaining.
Okay.
I'm about let's get some solutions done. Let's fuck these hoes to sleep. Okay. And so when I came into it, one thing about women is they lead men on like a motherfucker. Listen. Anytime a woman put you in the friend zone or flirting with you and don't want to fuck with you or go out with you 2 or 3 days and then don't nothing happen, she led you on. But what I said was, I'm tired of taking a high road, and I fucking mean that. See, this is the thing. The reason why guys were so frustrated on YouTube, it wasn't that women was doing what they was doing. It was that men have to play by one set of rules and women get to play by another set of rules.
Right.
So what women doing is women setting up 2-3 dates on Saturday night, and then they pick and choose on that night who they feel like they want to go out with, and then they just flake on the other 2 guys. Mm-hmm. But guys are sitting around getting this fucking text at the last minute. Hey, I'm sick. Can we reschedule at fucking an hour before the date? But we doing everything on the up and up, and they doing this type of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And this was what the frustration was, and this what all the channels you seen about bashing women, MGTOW, this, that, and the other, because women doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Mm-hmm. They lead men on, using men for dates. What I said was, guys, listen here. Use their ass too. The reason y'all frustrated, because y'all trying to do everything the way y'all was taught. Y'all was taught men don't lie. Don't lead women on. They lead your ass. Some of y'all guys watching this shit right now in the fucking friend zone. Right now, in the fucking friend zone by some girl who knows she ain't gonna never fuck you, and you thinking you got a chance, and it might take your ass 5 or 10 years before you finally figure out, man, this bitch ain't gonna never give me a chance. They lead you on. She ain't gonna tell you, hey, I'm not interested. She'll just sit there and just keep using your ass until you fucking figure it out. Man, I remember one time about 4 years ago, I went out with this girl. It's on the 3rd date, and this one I wouldn't go in for the kiss all the time. I just was doing whatever the fuck I want to. And so on the 3rd day, I go in for a kiss, and she gonna turn and give me the cheek. This the 3rd fucking date. You feel what I'm saying? Like 3-4 years ago. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, I know I got this pussy in the bag. 3rd day, she give me the cheek. Bitch, you knew on the 2nd and 1st date that one ain't gonna happen. Come to find out, she and her boyfriend on a little break. So basically, I'm the entertainment for a couple of weeks till they patch things up. So what I tell guys, and I still say that shit, don't worry about hurting a woman's feelings, man. What y'all get this moral ethics bullshit from? I swear for God, I think some of these guys put their hands on the Bible before they go on a date. Like, man, listen, I ain't with that shit. I get the pussy by any means. Lie, cheat, steal for the pussy. I don't give a fuck. I never claimed to be ethical. Those guys who talk against me for that shit, they want me to be what they is. I never claimed to be that. I never claimed to be an ethical dating coach. Fuck them.
Okay. Let me ask you this, right? Because and I'm gonna shout out to some of the other super chats now. We have 568 watching. Let me see here. Is somebody else in here? Let me see. There's so many niggas in. This is how your chat be moving, nigga. This shit is moving so goddamn. It is like Deion Sanders in the damn chat room, nigga.
I don't even try to read the chat. I don't even try to read
You can't read it, nigga, because there's too many niggas in here. Okay. Yeah. Goddamn, you niggas. Okay, hold on, man. You niggas can really type, but are y'all niggas typing in school, nigga? Y'all be putting all the shit y'all putting in the chat. You niggas should be doing book reports. Okay, if you niggas is failing out of any college after seeing all these goddamn shits in this motherfucker, some of you niggas can type book reports on your motherfucking phone. I never seen niggas write so goddamn fast until they can talk about some pussy. Niggas can write, they can spell, they can do math. Niggas putting math equations. Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this. Because some people gonna say, all right, look, Alpha. Gotta lie to this crazy bitch, LaBertha. Okay. I told her I was gonna be with her. I got the pussy. This bitch then called her cousin Tyrone. And the motherfuckers and broke broke all my windshields out, nigga. This bitch then nigga, she done told my parole officer on me, nigga. She didn't put nigga, I'm having problems, Alpha. It's your goddamn fault, nigga. It's your fault.
Right.
This bitch brother's calling on my house, and I can't go nowhere. What about the consequences of these crazy bitches? You leave them bitches on. They might try to say you raped them. They say something else. Like, you know what I mean? So what about these other problems I might have if this shit go down like this? You know, feminism is crazy. Bitch might say me too.
Right. Well, this is why I tell guys right here. All that shit can happen even when you being honest with a chick. At the end of the day, guys, you can tell a chick right here, hey, this ain't gonna be nothing but sexual. Okay. She catch feelings and all that bullshit still happens. It's not like, listen, guys, don't y'all know Kobe Bryant, Tupac, all these guys went to jail for rape. Them women knew they was fucking groupies, and they still sat there and put these guys in jail. So if you just thinking like being straight up gonna save you from something, it don't fucking matter. Women are vindictive, and if she catch fucking feelings, she'll still fuck with you. So if you put the dick down real good on a woman, you tell her you married, and she your side chick, and then one day you decide that, hey, you know, me and my wife, we patching things up, and she still, even though she knew that you was married, even though she knew that she was a side chick, if you decide that, hey, me and my wife patch things up, so I'm gonna have to let this go, she still make your life a living hell. You guys, y'all gotta stop living y'all life in fear. I don't know if y'all seen that wire part when Marlo talked to fucking Prop Joe, and Prop Joe said, you never know when you can see something unforeseen. And Marlo said, nobody fucks with me now. And then Prop Joe said, well, you never know something. And Marlo said, nobody fucks with me now. How I care? Nobody fucks with me now. So I'm not scared of women. I'm not. Y'all guys got to stop being. Women gonna do what they want. Listen, I can go out and get a girl on the first date, and then she can wake up the next day like, man, that nigga, that nigga raped me. Even though I did nothing wrong, I let on or nothing. Women gonna do what they want to do. You got some crazy bitches out here. So whether you thinking you let a chick on or anything like that, guys, listen here. You could take a chick out. Okay. On the second date, you ain't lied to her nothing. Fuck her and say, yeah, I don't really want to go out with her no more. And she decide I don't make his life a living hell. Okay. You ain't lied to her. You ain't did shit. You just fucked her, and after you fucked her, you like, now do you owe her a call back? You know shit. You ain't lied to her and say you my girlfriend and that. You just y'all dated, y'all had sex. After y'all had sex, you decide, I don't want to call her back no more. You entitled to that. You ain't tell her nothing. And she still want to make your life a living hell. So now what? So what I tell guys is just live your life. If you run into a crazy bitch, whether you telling her the truth or lying to her, if she's a crazy bitch, she's a crazy bitch. That's the bottom line, guys.
Hold on, this nigga said O'Shea won a headbutt with a moose. That was exactly your mama can show headbutt. You fucker. Okay, that was a good one though. I ain't gonna lie, bitch. Let me do something real quick. Let me shout out some people, man. Thank you for everybody that's on here. You check your stuff, man. I sent you something, man.
No, what through PayPal?
Yeah, I sent you niggacoin.com. Women take advantage of brothers when we're honest. Unfortunately, you get a lot further just telling them what they want to hear. Man with a Buick, $1. Freelance. Morality is a man's code that don't apply to him. And thank you, $2. What's up, AMS? Okay, let me talk about this, right? So listen, I love all you niggas, man, for real. And you know I don't like, being on no bitch ass shit. But unfortunately, because I got so many, well, obviously I got so many niggas blocked. Simple. Oh, my boy, Simple to P in the building. Have you heard of him before, Alpha Male Strategies?
I heard of him.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have to. I got this new podcast coming out called The Hall of Game. So hopefully you come on here, man, and bless us.
All right, listen, I ain't Steve the Dean. I ain't gonna send it back.
you saw it though, right?
Hey, I ain't Steve the Dean. I ain't gonna send it back. Steve the Dean be right on the show right there and tell me something. Did you get it back? No, I ain't gonna send it back. You send it over here to me. It's gonna stay right here, baby.
Hey, man, I appreciate you for coming by, man. So, but yeah, man, nigga coin, man, and fucked all my shit up, man. Damn, I should have talked to this nigga. So let me just do this real quick, man. So since the shit is moving so fast, I got all my homies in here. Unfortunately, we cannot moderate all you niggas in your motherfucking questions, right? I know, like on his channel, how do you donate? There's a super chat button. So unfortunately, if you have a question, man, for nigga coin, you're gonna have to hit the super chat button so I can read it. Because unfortunately, well, I wasn't gonna read the shit no way, even if it would just be on myself. Because I mean, I'm not gonna let you niggas just ask me some shit and I make you niggas spend your money with my motherfucking stuff. That's how we do it over here. So fuck you. But if you're just trying to just orange me and shit. But if you want to ask a question to the man, we got a very popular, probably the most popular black YouTuber in here in this sector when it comes to dating culture and shit like that. You can hit the super chat. I'll ask the question like that. And like I said, and you guys know, man, you try to support each other as black YouTubers. So, the money goes around. I donate a lot of money to other people all the time. So let me just do this. We have another brother here, right? And I got some questions for you. Actually, let me do this real quick. I'm going to ask the man the question because he did. Sauced Up Stokes, my man, Sauced Up Stokes. Shout out to Kai Mighty out of the UK. John Paul, Twister said back in 96, with the right mind and the right line, you can get a lifetime contract. Everett Overton, don't forget this white dating coach, Black Inside. Everton, are you really white, dog? You like, man, you kind of light-skinned player. I don't know. J.O. Edwards, AMS is approaching Lakeisha 7th Ave different from approaching Donna from Calc 3 class. Okay, let me ask him that. Yardley Moyes, thank you so much. Oh, bro, I much love to you. I fucked 3 bitches in Ghana 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you was over there, man, on the Facebook. Let me ask you this real quick, man. I'm gonna get to him and then I'm gonna get to Sauced Up Stokes. Okay, we talked about dating white women and black women, right? But let's say like a woman who's from the hood versus a woman who's more like intelligent, nerdy, intellectual. Mm-hmm. Is there a difference between approaching these two different types of women?
Mm-hmm. Right. And let me go back to that too. That's a good point. Guys, I don't date garbage. So a lot of you guys who out here worried about women scratching your cars and calling their big cousin Tyrone out the projects, I don't date hood bitches no more. I used to do that shit 10, 15 years ago. All the women I date now have careers, teachers, lawyers, police officers. That's who I date. Every girl I date got a degree and they have their own shit. I don't date hood rat trash. So that got a lot to do with it too. Women like that, they got something to lose and they ain't got time to be doing all this bullshit vandalism and shit. So make sure y'all dating women who got their shit together and they ain't these gutter girls with purple hair and all that shit and got their cousin Tyrone, and he with the Crips in the neighborhood and all that shit. Damn right you're going to run into some problems if you dating some chicks like that. But make sure you date some women who got standards and shit like that. Now, opposed to the classy women, I haven't dated no garbage chicks in so goddamn long. But when I used to date the garbage chicks, obviously, man, they used to be in the trendy clothes and jewelry and shit like that. And it's funny because if you go up and approach a classy chick with some shit like that, like with trendy clothes and Jordans, and jewelry and shit like that, like flashy shit like that, you turn them off with that shit. So hell yeah. Like the women I date, now I'm older. Now I will say that that might don't hold true if you 23 because they might like them thugs. But when my women my age, the women I date, you show up like that with your looking like you fucking 21 years old in high school and shit like that. Oh, hell yeah, they want a fucking man. They want somebody that wear a blazer. Up here in New York, and if you go to one of these high-end spots and shit and date these elegant women and shit like that with these nice gowns on, nightgowns on and shit like that, evening gowns and shit like that on, and you come in there and you look like you fucking just left a baseball game, that shit don't hold true. So, yeah, the main thing I noticed with women, like what you said, the trashy like women and the elegant women is your appearance. They like a man that's dressed like a fucking man. nice dress shoes, a nice blazer or a sweater or something like that. They want your attire to be on point. Now the hood chicks and shit like that, they like you to be dressed nice, but more like a trendy look. I remember, because you know I wear my blazers and shit when I was out, and I fucked up and went to a hood spot, and I had jeans on, but I had a blazer on, and I went up to talk to the chick. She's hot, and she gonna tell myself, "Look at you up in here with your whole church suit on and shit." You told me I had a church suit on. Look at you here with your church suit on. I know, ain't you cute? You see what I'm saying? This just goes to the mentality of I was in a hood spot and I had a blazer on, and she told me I'm in a church suit. But if I would have went to a nice, elegant spot, that would have been a turn on. So that's the biggest thing I've seen. But guys, I don't even approach. Let me tell you why I don't like approaching trashy women.
Okay.
Because they bring nothing financial to the table. So everything's going to be on me. The women I date, they can pick up the tab sometimes. They can pay for dinner sometimes. So the women I fuck with, that Brazilian girl, the second day we went on, she paid for it. The first day
she was fine, nigga. She was fine.
Yeah, and she paid for the tip. And this is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So this is the type of women that I deal with, that they can pick up the tip. I don't want to deal with this gutter buck shit that's girls are looking for somebody that's going to come in and save them and shit like that. I don't have time for that shit.
Okay.
15 years ago, yeah. But I'm finna be 39 this year. I'm not finna deal with no trash like that. And that's one thing I want to tell all you guys, man. Make sure y'all dealing with quality women, not just looks. Not just looks. Make sure that they got quality, some substance. Make sure they got shit going for them. That's part of having an abundance mindset. Some of you guys just have to get some ass. But with me, a girl got to have her own shit and everything, car, her own place, making her own money. That's the only way that's probably why I can sit here and lead them on like that and no nothing happen. Because I don't deal with this trash.
That's I never thought about it like that. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, well, basically, I thought about it like that, but in the way that you were saying, like, even if you lie to them and don't nothing happen. But see, some of them bitches are still crazy anyway. But let me just do this real quick. Here's what I want to talk about, right? Because, oh shit, stop the show. Right. Simple to P with the $100. Damn, this nigga got so much money. I'm jealous of two niggas over here. This nigga for having more money than me in more game, and you for fucking up all of my plans for Negro Manosphere. I hate both of you niggas.
Hey man,
all right, but I like Simple a little bit more, man, because no, I hate him too, because he's doing better in life than me too. So but shout out to Simple to P. He says, may the blessings of this game abide and never subside on O'Shea and Alpha Male Strategies. Let's give family, the more currency we give, the better this video will be. Blessings to everybody. $100. Y'all know, man, that's Simple. That's my pastor, Saint Slap a Bitch Missionary Baptist Church. He is the pastor. I'm a deacon, Dr. Deacon. Do you wrong. So thank you, man, my bro. Simple, man. It's crazy, man, because that's what I just, and you see how I come back, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my man, Simple to P. And guys, we're gonna have the Hall of Game podcast twice a month over here. So I already asked Alpha, he said he'll be in it. Simple said he's down, Mr. Jab said he's down, Donovan Sharp, ARC said he's down, Ron said he's down. So you might have all of us at the same time on one podcast. So let me just ask you this, man. You always talk about, because we're talking about the one night stand, right? What's the fastest way to a one night stand? Now,
go ahead.
Yeah, the question I want to do is this: are you a person that says, okay, I can take it down on the first night, or should I wait for the second date? What's your position on the one night stand thing?
The one night stand, guys, this the bottom line right here. And I don't care what nobody else tell you. Ain't no one night stand happen unless you got a high initial interest and you don't fuck it up on the date. So when I say that, that means that when a woman sees me as I am, I'm a 9 or a 10 to her. Like I'm just gorgeous to her. Right off the bat, I just do it for her. For whatever reason, I'm her cup of tea physically. And now that we on a date, long as I don't do no corny shit to fuck it up, because that's the only way you can do with a girl who got a 9 or 10 attraction. Now you're going to fuck it up. If she got a 9 or 10 and you know how to act and you don't fuck it up, you in there. If a woman see you as a 6, there ain't no game, no strategy, nothing you can do on the first date that's going to get her to sleep with you on that first
date. That's a good point. Say it again. Say that again. Say it again.
If a woman sees you as a 6, there ain't no strategy, nothing you can do, no method or nothing you can do that's going to get that woman to sleep with you on the first date. Okay. You can build attraction to get it maybe the second or third date, but it's not, you can't raise her attraction level high enough in one date for her to come seeing you from a 6 to a 9 on that first date. You can raise it, but you won't raise it enough for her to sleep with you. So, guys, in order for a one night stand to go down, that means that you physically just do it for her, and on the first date you didn't fuck it up. Basically, you just shut the fuck up and let her talk.
Okay. What about let's say if you are like a 6 or 7 or something like that. Mm-hmm. Second date.
Yeah.
What are go ahead, I'm sorry.
All right, so basically, guys, you got to pass all her little bullshit shit tests, right? She's going to be trying to run over you. She might show up 20 minutes late. As long as you say something, like, don't just let that shit slide. Like, anytime you do some shit that make her feel like you scared of pissing off, I remember I told a girl one time, I said, I don't appreciate you showing up late. And boy, she was a little upset. Then we walking, and she like, that turned me on the way you checked me back there. So she told me, that turned me on the way you checked me back there. So what that let her know was, this guy obviously got other women. He ain't gonna take my shit. That's attractive, guys. Standing up to a woman lets a woman know that you got other bitches and you ain't gonna take her shit. So, guys, if say a woman got a high attraction for you, she gonna do little bullshit like that, like showing up late. You just gotta say something. Just say something to let her know that you have other options and that it ain't just cool. If you don't say nothing, it's gonna lower her attraction. That don't mean you got to be a fucking dick about it, O'Shea. That don't mean you got to start chewing her out like you do your fucking Snapchat calls right here, guys on the screen right here. That just means that you let her know that shit don't go by like that. That to respect your time. So basically, guys, if you want to and I don't have a bunch of them, just don't. If a woman got high initial interest in you, and you'll know this because what she'll do is, she'll probably be pursuing you up to the first date. She'll be texting you or calling you, hey, good morning, shit like that. She'll display high interest. She'll make sure that you know that she want to see you on the day of the date. So she'll be texting you good morning and how your day going leading up to the date. So you show up for the date because she got high interest in you. And she wants you to know she has high interest in you.
Okay, so for those people who say, like, I'm taking notes, I'm actually writing down. I'm gonna stop showing me something. Some of you niggas is kind of dumb. I know how it is. So this is what I'm doing. I'm an interviewer, right? So on stuff he's saying, I'm writing the notes down so I can ask him again. I know some of you niggas can't read and write, so this is hard for you to get. So that's why I'm doing it. So if y'all want to know, while I'm doing it, I'm actually writing down what he's saying so I can basically, you know what I mean? Don't make me stop this motherfucking show and talk and cuss you niggas out. Okay, so don't make me do that. All right,
let me go back.
Go ahead.
So if a girl is a 6 or 7, which is what most guys are gonna be in, by the way, I'm telling you that right now, guys. Most girls you meet is not gonna see you that high. Why? Because most women need a lot more than physical for that. It's only rare that you're gonna meet a woman that just has such high attraction in you that she's gonna sleep with you on the first night. It does happen. I've done it, but it's rare because women like personality and shit like that, charisma. It's rare that you draw her so much physically that she want to sleep with you on the first date. So most guys gonna fall in that range of 6 to 7. So now most times 6 or 7. That's why sex gonna happen like on the second or third date, long as you don't fuck it up. Because most of us guys gonna start off in that 6 or 7 range.
Okay.
All right, and the dates are gonna build her interest up over that time.
Let me do something real quick because I want to shout out a few people that donated in the super chat. Again, thank you, Sinful Man, for the $100 super chat again, brother. I appreciate you. Reese, $2. Divine Performance, $9.99. Let me ask you this, right? Because we constantly hear women say, like, I'm not attracted to a man that has a lot of different bitches and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's a turn off to know that you got a whole bunch of hoes. But the way that you approach, and I've heard other dating coaches say this, like, you let women know that you have other women, but we are trained in society that, well, women don't like the fact that if you have other women, like, they don't want to deal with you. You're a hoe. They don't want to be considered one of your side bitches. Let's talk about that, because a lot of guys have been taught this, like, this type of a narrative. How do you let women know that you have other women without actually saying it, or do you actually tell them?
I tell them, and that's because I know that raises their attraction level. I want them to know that other women find me attractive. I remember back in the day, I used to make that mistake of trying to turn my phone off so a woman wouldn't see my cell phone, hear my cell phone ring, and think I'm a player. In actuality, what I should have been doing is turn the volume up high so she can hear that other women are potentially calling me. Because women won't, if you ain't fucking, women don't want to deal with you. So you better act like you fucking if you ain't. All right. So if you ain't got no bitches, if you ain't dating no other bitches, you better act like you is. Because if she knows that you don't have no, one thing guys got to understand with women is fuck what they saying out their mouth. What they say out their mouth and what they do is two different things. All right. Listen, I moved around a lot when I was young because I was unstable home and shit like that. Going to a school, be the new guy, all the girls want me. I mean, and so other girls see other girls want me, not everybody want me. So I can tell you right offhand that when I've been with a girl is when I had a girlfriend is when I went out and had more women drawn to me. And when I went out and been single, you might as well be just invisible in that motherfucker sometimes. So the point of me saying, but when I come in there with a beautiful girl, all eyes on me. All the women looking at me. Like when I went out with the Brazilian chick, all eyes on me. Cause they wonder like, what the fuck you do to get, so that the point I'm saying, guys, is fuck what women say about not having other women. Cause as we all know, women don't know what they're attracted to. Women don't know. If you ask any woman what you're attracted to, they'll all start naming, oh, I like a guy to bring me flowers. I want a guy that pampers me, call me all the time. And then you do that, then your ass getting flaked on. Okay. And then they chasing the guy who badly calls them and get them any validation.
Okay.
So first off, you need to know women don't know what the fuck they're attracted to.
Okay. Let me ask you this, right? This guy makes a J3. Okay, I won't. So shout out for super chat. This is what he'll say. Why don't dating coaches show their wives? Okay, so let me rephrase that question. Okay, you are one of the few dating coaches that I see on Instagram. Like you have no problem showing like the kind of women that you're dealing with. Right. Why do you feel like other dating coaches, for whatever, like they'll give good advice, but they don't show like the women that they're dating, and some of the arguments may be like, well, it doesn't matter who I'm with, or some guys talk about going in the field and doing stuff like that. I know you talk about you don't really agree with that, but why are you more comfortable with showing the women and say like some of the other dating coaches, they don't show who they're dating? Let's put it like that.
I don't think the chicks are that hot. You know what I'm saying? I think the bottom line is the chicks ain't that hot. It ain't about microphones and all this stuff. And then listen, with me, guys talk about, oh, he lies, this, that, and the other. The fact that I put something like that on YouTube and Instagrams let you know that I tell women that I'm dealing with other women. I don't lie about that type of stuff. Only thing I've ever lied about, and I know one of the chicks I'm fucking with now is probably watching this. I know she is. And the only thing I've ever lied about is if a woman come to me and says you interested in marriage or something like that, or a long-term relationship, I might tell there's a possibility later on, just depending on how things go. But as far as me dating other women, I never lied to a woman about no shit like that. So, but with this, I just think like guys, chicks don't be that hot. I think they feel like they'll. This is what I ask you. Do you think that if these guys who was married had hot wives, do you think they would have any problem showing their wives? They would be love to show their wife like, hey, guys, this is my wife. Because they'll feel like this gonna give me credibility. They don't show it because I think a lot of them wives are not that attractive, or girls they dealing with are not that attractive. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I just don't think they wives that attractive.
Let me ask you this: do you think like a guy can be a credible dating coach with having, let's say, do you think being a good dating coach requires you to have good-looking women that you can prove that you can get?
Well, some of these guys been married, so I get that women, they go down, which is why they want to get married, because they know they're gonna go down. So if you're somebody who's been married for 20 years, obviously your wife probably ain't gonna look like she did 20 fucking years ago. That's just the bottom line, guys. Women who have kids and shit like this, she might not look where she did 20 years ago. So like if I married this Brazilian chick and then she go and shit out 3 kids, obviously 20 years from now she ain't gonna look like she do now. Right. I mean, let's just be truthful about it. Okay. So, but I think that you at least should show some old pictures or something, like how she looked in her glory days or something like that. Okay. And I was against it. Too. But then the more I kept thinking about it, I said, you should at least show up 1 or 2 chicks, just show guys that, what, and what I do is I go live sometimes on my dates and shit like that, but I don't save them. Because I don't want no, problems, you know what I'm saying, with girls, you know how that shit go. But I show the guys, I'll go live on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, but I don't say that shit. So I just delete it right then. But I think guys need to be held. I think dating coaches need to be held for at least showing at least one chick or two.
All right, shout out to Marlon Brown for the $5 super chat. I really thank you guys for the support tonight, man. I appreciate you. The man says O'Shea seems like he's not down with being the alpha. Bitch ass nigga, you don't know me. Who the fuck are you, nigga? Shut your bitch ass up. God damn, shut your monkey ass up, nigga. All right, hold on a second. Let's go back to the show. I want to go back to the this part, right? Like on the first date, some dating coaches talk about, like dealing with women who are like drunk or on alcohol and having sex with them, shit like that. How do you feel about sleeping with women that come from the club like drunk or something like that, or wasted? What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, that's rape. That's rape. And you asking for it. You do shit like that, man. That's rape. Listen. Listen. One thing why I ain't never been no trouble is I ain't never had to get no pussy when a girl drunk. Right? Listen. That is just stupid. If you doing some shit like that and you asking for, you gonna get a fucking rape charge. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe you deserve it because everybody know that you shouldn't be doing no shit like that. All right, that's illegal. Me lying to women is not illegal.
Okay.
Having sex with a drunk chick who can't say no to you is illegal.
Okay.
So say what you want to say with me about me lying to women or whatever. At least it's not against the law.
Right.
That what you doing, taking advantage of somebody while they can't, give a response. You deserve just what you're gonna get, which is a fucking jail cell. That's just stupid. I never did that. That's just absolutely stupid.
Let me kind of get back to this piece with the quality women, right? Mm-hmm. Because all right, again, that's kind of a fine line because like a lot of guys, okay, like for example, you have brothers who are you have a woman that's from Brazil living in New York, so obviously she has like a higher quality of life because she's in New York. New York is expensive as fuck, so you got to have money or something going on to live in New York. You have a lot of guys who are doing this, man. They're going to Brazil, they're going to the Dominican Republic. Like me, I just got back from Africa last month, from Uganda. And there's definitely a lot of hot ass chicks, but they broke as fuck. So how can because a lot of guys are saying, the hell with the United States, let's go to Brazil. One dude just commented, shout out to him, Moises, I think it's Moises, something like that. He said, I fucked 3 bitches in Ghana. But what's the difference? Like when you're saying quality women, a lot of guys are talking about going out of the country and dealing with other women, stuff like that. But have you heard these arguments out of dudes that are going like out of the country because they don't want to deal with American women? And how can they get into go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I coach guys who've done that shit, right? Skype coaching. Okay. And it is easier because you're dealing with women who a lot of times ain't got shit. And so they looking for a provider. So if you want to take that route, but what I tell guys, man, is that, guys, you can fuck chicks right here. And these women, I make them submissive. I make them submissive because I carry myself in a masculine frame when I'm with my chicks. So guys, I know women seem like they carry a lot of masculine energy and shit like that, and they do. And when I meet women, they start off, but when they see how I carry myself around them, that shit calms down. Guys just got to learn how to be fucking men again. Okay. Guys are not fucking men, so they want the Brazilian chick. Oh yeah, she's very more submissive than the American women. Absolutely, and you can tell she hasn't been westernized yet. She fucking paying on dates, paying for tips, paying for drinks and shit like that. You can tell she hasn't been westernized. She ain't entitled yet, and maybe it comes, maybe not. She only been here 3 years. But the thing, what I'm saying is, I can make these bitches behave. I ain't got to go to Brazil and get no bitches. None of that shit. I can make these bitches behave. So I think but I don't want to knock no guy's preference. I don't want to talk about what guys, if guys like to do that, then do that. I ain't got to do that. Right. And all I can tell guys is all you got to do is hold yourself like a fucking man. Okay. I carry myself like a fucking man. When I'm with my woman, I'm in a sexual seductive mode. Guys want to get into this corny ass playing around mode and shit like that. Then they wonder why they woman get testy because you acting like a little child. Carry yourself. I never remember my uncle playing around. I was raised by my uncle. I never remember my uncle playing around with my auntie. He already carried himself like a fucking man. He was a man. He didn't do all that playing and joking. Did he joke and stuff like that? Yeah. But it was a time and a place for everything. And he carried himself like a masculine man. And I guess that's why I took after him. I didn't see him playing around and doing all this joking. he treated my auntie like a woman, and he was the fucking man. I think guys just don't know how to hold a masculine frame continuously. That's why a lot of guys get fucked with and all this type of stuff like this, because guys don't know how to hold a masculine frame. Guys, somebody asked me, like, when you go out and guys are fucking with your chick, because you're not caring, you're not acting like a fucking man. You're not holding yourself. You're not holding eye contact. They looking, oh, he look timid. Well, we're going to fuck with him. You look at them like a fucking man. Like, yeah, nigga, it's going to be about that if y'all with that foolishness. Like, I carry myself like a man. And niggas see that shit. Like, if it's 5 dudes and you with your chick and you looking them in their eyes, like, them dudes ain't going to say shit. But if you looking around, looking at the ground and looking up here, like you timid, look at that ass, all that. Because you're not acting like a man. When you act like a man, dudes, they know, at the phrase, guys know who to fuck with. As the old phrase goes. People know who to fuck with. And when you carry yourself like a masculine frame, now all that playing and joking around, it's a time for it. I'm sitting on here joking now with O'Shea. But I know when it's time for me to maintain my masculine frame, it's a time to joke and a time to play.
Let me ask you this real quick, because now people will say, well, Alpha, you moved from, I think you're from like what, Georgia, somewhere, Alabama?
Alabama, yeah.
You moved from Alabama. Alabama is a relatively small state with a kind of small lack of opportunity. So only a few big cities. You go to New York City. New York City, you have more options. It's an international city. I mean, obviously, you're coming across Brazilian women from the Dominican Republic, women from all kind of places that have money, that have careers. So it's easier for you to get a higher quality woman. But what if I'm a guy? I'm living in Wisconsin. Obviously, you moved from Alabama to New York, someplace like that. Is it the reason that you're so successful with women that can do these things from you is because you're dealing with higher quality women, because you're in a place where more higher quality women are at?
And what I would tell guys is, when I was in Alabama, I used to go to bigger. And I tell guys this because this is one thing I hear on my Skype sessions. Guys say is, "Hey man, I'm in a small town." I say, "Where's the nearest big town?" Oh, it's about an hour and a half away. I said, "Take your ass there and go out and meet chicks." That's what I did when I was home. I would go to Atlanta. I would go to Birmingham. I would go to bigger cities with more opportunities, and that's what I would do. So what I tell guys who in these little rural areas, I get it, but find out what's the nearest big town. Everywhere got a nearest big town. It might be an hour or two, away. But make the fucking trip if that's what you got to do. Because I was in boring ass Alabama, and so I'm like, shit. I spent a lot of time going to Atlanta and shit all the fucking time. So what I would advise guys to do is, instead of going way to Brazil and shit, just go to your nearest big town. And it's always, no matter where you at, it's always a nearest big town somewhere. It might be an hour or two drive. But hey, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. I used to go to Atlanta. Atlanta was 3 hours away from me, and I used to go all the fucking time.
Okay, let me just do this real quick. Xanthos Clutch, he says, shout out to Alpha Male Strategies, aka Charles Barkley's nephew. So let me kind of go over this real quick, right? How much time do you have left? So I know it's kind of
go. How long you got, bro?
Okay, so here's what I want to ask, right? For those people who want to ask a question, man, is the interview going pretty good for you, bro?
Yeah, you're my man.
All right, cool. I seen Trip Advice, man. It's funny because when you had Trip Advice, man, you had what we had. He has like almost 500,000 subscribers, man, and we got more people watching on this one than you did on his.
Yeah, the thing was, I don't think I promoted that good enough. I don't know. I don't think I promoted. I tried to promote this one a little bit better than I did that one, but maybe the promotion went wrong. But as it caught on, you see now I got
35,000 views.
Yeah, so it's catching on now. It's a little, and then also I told him, he didn't listen. I said, dude, we doing this shit at 3 p.m. I said, dude, let's do this shit like 6 or 7. He had something to do. So I told him, I said, dude, people are at work. He wanted to do this shit at 3 p.m. And timing is very critical with this shit. Like if me and you would have did this shit Sunday, it'll probably be a couple hundred more people on here than it is now. Because Sunday is the biggest day. So he wanted to do it at 3 Eastern time. Man, everybody at fucking work. That's why I picked up later. That's if me and you did this shit at 3 o'clock, it'll be 300 less people on here right now, I guarantee you.
Okay. Let me just do this real quick, right? Because we got Alpha Male, Alan Roger Curry is actually here. Okay, hold on a second. Doodoo Brown, O'Shea Vlogcast. Okay, he asked actually first. Shout out to Doodoo Brown. Why you doing this, man? I gotta take a motherfucker. I'm old, nigga. I gotta take a piss. So you just control these motherfuckers while I'm taking this piss. He says, ask alpha male strategies. What's the best way to ask for sex on the first day when she is extremely attracted to you? He says, second asking, bro, my bad. This chat room has never been this busy before in my entire life. I'm new to this shit myself, and my moderators is lost like a motherfucker. I like we can't handle all you niggas in here tonight. So we shocked too. So go ahead and answer that real quick, alpha male strategies. And while you doing that, man, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, bro.
All right. So basically, guys, I never would ask a woman for sex on the first date. All right. The whole thing about a date is seduction. All right. So that kind of kills the suspense. So what you want to do is you want to build up to the date. You won't do no shit like ask a woman for sex. All right. That's just like asking a woman for a kiss. Everything has to be built up. So if you want sex, just invite the woman back to your house. You don't ask her for sex. That's an invitation right there. That's pretty much asking her without asking her right there. If you're asking her back to your house. If she come back to your house, you're going to start making your moves, your seduction moves, your move-in technique. She probably going to sit far away from you on the couch. Ask her to come in close. Take your time. You ain't got to be in no fucking hurry. This little cat and dog show might take a whole fucking hour. It's fine. Slowly seduction. But never ask a woman for no fucking sex on the fucking first date. And as far as my man, Alan Roger Curry, I saw his question. He said, why I trashed this book, Mode 1, but in the Beta Male Revolution, as far as the Mode 1 go, it's all right. It's just let's talk about the Mode 1. Since Alan Roger Curry brought it up, so let me talk about it. So,
trying to be shit. Go ahead.
Shout out ARC, but
right.
So this is my thing with the Mode 1 approach.
Okay.
The Mode 1 approach is basically you coming up to a woman and you pretty much letting her know from the get-go that you want sex. Which this is my point with why I didn't like that. The point with that is, anytime you being nice to a woman, she already know you want sex. Anytime, O'Shea, if you go and open a door, you might don't come back on it. She knows you want sex.
Okay.
If I go up and I talk to the girls at the gym just about some innocuous shit, about, hey, you seen that game? She know in her head, right then a woman know instantly, he's trying to get in my pants.
Mm-hmm.
Every woman knows that. It don't have to be said. A woman know you ain't just coming up to her so you can go to the baseball game with her. She know what your ultimate goal is. So it's kind of like, to me, is irrelevant.
Well, let me in his defense. I think what he's saying is he wouldn't disagree with you on that point. But what a woman will do is, if she knows it, but she will try to play like she doesn't know. So what Alan Roger Curry is saying, well, I'm gonna take that from up under you and say, like, so bitch, you can't say that you didn't know. That's what his position is. I'm pretty sure. Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
But and this is why I disagree with him at.
Okay.
On that point is, let's say a woman looked at me as a 6.
Okay.
6. And I come up to her with that approach, I'm gonna turn her off. If she look at me as an 8 or a 9, that approach is fine, because she looks at me, she's fully attracted to me. But she looks at me as a 6, that's a turn off. Because women, everything with them is attraction level. O'Shea, the difference between you being charming and corny all depends on what a woman's attraction level to you is. If a woman see you as a 9, you're charming. If she sees you as a fucking 6, you're a goofball, you're immature. So I'm dead serious. Everything goes down to a woman, as in what her attraction level is. Mm-hmm. If you staring at a woman and she sees you as a 9, she gonna think you sexy. Oh, that's a sexy stare. But if you stare at me and I look at you as a 6 or a 5, you're a fucking creep. Mm-hmm. So the point I'm saying is, the Mode 1 approach is very effective if she sees you as a 9 or a 10 in her mm-hmm. eyes. But what I'm saying is, if you use the Mode 1 approach, you're going to be leaving a lot of ass on the table, because if a woman sees you as a 6 and you use that same approach, it's going to be too much too soon. You're going to turn off. So it only will work for women that have high initial interest for you. And so you're going to turn off a lot of women that might not see you as a 9 or a 10, but you can build it there, but you done just turned her off, because that comes across as all you want as 6. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm, so mm-hmm. that's just my perspective of that. I don't want to just have sex with women who see me as a 9 or 10 initially. I already understand that most women gonna see the average dude as a 6 or a 7. And if you try that approach, you're gonna have a large flake rate. in my opinion.
Okay, let me ask you this. He wants to know, O'Shea, ask him what did he love about the beta male revolution then? Because I guess you promoted the beta male revolution. That was a book that you like. Because you said you've read a majority of his books, so you're very familiar with his work. What was it about the beta male revolution that you liked?
Well, he had the whole. I think most guys kind of know women like to use men for their attention and all this and that bullshit like this. But what I liked about that book was he had the whole complete breakdown on how women like to use men for their attention. Like it really opened my eyes. I think most guys know women like to put guys into the friend zone, but he really broke it down step by step on how women will use you for your time and your attention. And I liked the way he broke that down. It was a thorough breakdown, step by step, of how women treat guys that they just want to use for their attention, for your attention. I think it was a clever breakdown. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really see ain't nothing wrong with the mode run approach. But if you apply it, understand that if a woman don't see you as a 9 or a 10, you're gonna turn off because it's too aggressive. That's my issue with it. It's too. So if a woman see you as a 9 or 10, it's a great approach. But if she don't see you as a 9 or 10, you're gonna turn off because it's like all you want is sex. So that might work good for a guy she sees as a 9 or 10, but if she sees you as a 6 or a 7, and you can fuck a 6 or a 7, just go on 2 or 3 dates and raise her fucking interest and fuck the shit out of her. I don't want to just fuck women that view me as a 9 or a 10. I want to fuck all the women, at least the women that see me as a 6, because if I can just get the number, I can raise the attraction. All I want, if I get you on a date, I'll raise your attraction. All I need to do is get you on a date. So I don't got to fuck you the first date. Listen, guys, what am I here for? What am I doing on my channel? Just making videos? The point of my channel is to get women that sees you as a 6 or a 7 and raise it to where you can fuck them. If all you want to fuck is women that sees you as a 9 or a 10, then what the fuck am I doing? I don't need to do nothing. The point is, I'm trying to teach you guys how not to fuck it up once you got your foot in the door. If a woman sees you as a 6, that's a woman you can fuck. As long as you follow the principles, you will fuck her. Okay. Not over pursuing past a little stupid ass shit test, you can fuck her. If all you want to fuck is women who see you as a 9 or 10, then all us dating coaches just need to shut our channels down and shit. Y'all halfway and just go up to all the bitches mode 1. That's my thing with that.
Okay, somebody says that's the real Alan Roger Curry. That is the real Alan Roger Curry. He's probably just on one of his secondary channels.
Yeah, that is Alan.
That's Alan. So, because I talked to him a little bit. I talk to Alan almost every day. By the way, shout out to Alan Roger Curry because because y'all didn't take this shit serious, right? The Negro Manosphere Awards. He won the best Black YouTuber of the year, the best writer of the year, which is what he's more concerned with now. Alan Roger Curry is an excellent writer. No doubt about that. Like he is got the most. I mean, there was a point, man, where Alan Roger Curry was getting more views than niggas was getting in Black YouTube. So that's true. Like there was a point, I like the 3 months straight, like Alan Roger Curry articles was getting like 300,000 views a month just on articles. Like YouTube is one thing, but to get reads like that is another thing, right? Alan Roger Curry is the truth when it comes to writing. Like he has a huge fan base when it comes to writing and motherfuckers buying books and shit. So shout out to him. He won the best writer of the year. He won the Negro Manosphere YouTuber of the Year award. And he won the best dating coach of the year award. And Alpha Male Strategies won the best newcomer of the year award. So, you know, this is really, 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 really good competitive. Let me ask you this, man. Let's talk about your top 3 dating coaches besides Corey Wayne. Who are the other 2 that you feel besides yourself are the best dating coaches, like in Black YouTube or in general?
Oh, without a shadow of doubt, ARC and Ron. Without a shadow of doubt, that's easy.
Well, nigga, why did you have to come and fuck up our shit, man, and just blow us past it? We was doing good before you came, nigga. We had everything set up. Me, Donovan, we had it going on, nigga, and you came and fucked it up. No, I'm just fucking with you, dog. Okay. What makes Alan and Rom so why would you consider them to be better?
The thing with them is they do smart breakdowns of female and male relationships. Like I do simple strategies. Hey, do this on the first date, second date, but they do like, especially ARC does these hours where he breaks down the whole dynamics of male and female relationship, which I think is brilliant. And Rum don't give game technique. He give you something to think on.
Okay.
Like, you know, like if you got me and you got Lucario doing our strategies, then you got to have somebody that's doing some thoughtful shit too. You know, some shit that make you just think on the game. And so when you listening to Rum, he ain't giving you no simple strategy, call this, call that. But what he doing is he giving you some deep knowledge on how females think. And here's the thing with that: these guys are 20 years my senior. Well, 15 years my senior. So yeah, they been there, done that, right? So you gotta respect that. You always gotta respect wisdom. You see what I'm saying? You always. I think it's some. The way I'm at 38, I could not be a dating coach at 24. I just didn't have enough fucking wisdom.
Okay.
Even though I had to slept with a lot of women, I just hadn't done enough to be a fucking dating coach. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's something to be said about wisdom.
And then also, it's a difference between like sleeping with a lot of women and then teaching other guys how to do it. Because like you have the ability to instruct others, which is a gift in itself. Because some guys can they're like great basketball players, great football, but they can't necessarily coach the sport. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I want to know before we get to the actual other questions. I want to talk about, has the dating game changed since the time of like Allen Roger Curry in the 80s and 90s? Is the game different now? Because you have a younger audience than probably they do. But I want to ask these two questions. Taboo Smash says, "Did you read The Rational Male by Rollo Tomasi?"
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Rollo Tomasi, is really good too.
Yeah, he's real.
The Knowledge Consumer. Have you ever heard of a guy named Illimitable Men out of the UK?
No, never heard of him.
Okay, he's pretty good too. The Knowledge Consumer. So how does one build sexual attraction from a woman who sees you as a 5 or 6?
A woman who sees you the same way, guys. So obviously, if a woman sees you physical, here's the thing about us guys, as in different from women. We are all physical. So if a woman sees you as a 5 or a 6 and you barely making a grade, obviously you got your growth is like this. So let's say a woman sees you as a 9. You get a lot of fuck ups at 9. Just like if you date a woman who's a 9 or a 10, you give her a little bit more rope than the person that's a 5 or 6. And the same thing on your job. If somebody's good at their job, you get them a lot of rope on their job. If they real good and they producing and they make you money, then you somebody who ain't making you that much. And it's the same thing go with a woman, guys. If a woman sees you as a 5 or 6, you do one needed thing. I mean, one needy thing or one thing that looks like you're not confident, your ass out that fucking door. You don't get a lot of fucking rope. So you got to be damn near perfect. You can't do shit wrong. But if you do everything right and you act like a confident man, all right? So first thing you need to know is she sees you as a 5 or a 6. That don't mean everybody sees you as a 5 or a 6. She sees you as a 5 or a 6. So if she sees you as a 5 or 6, it don't matter because you probably got 5 other women who sees you as an 8, 9, or a 10. And if you got that, you're going to do everything right. Because what she's looking for is when she see you, she already doubts. To her, you're not that attractive. So what she's looking to see if any other women finds you attractive. And how she's going to find that? Just by the way you act. Guys who have other women that want them, guys who have options, they stand up for themselves. They don't over fucking pursue. So all you guys got to do is, if you got other women, it's going to be hard. But let's hypothetically say you don't got other women. Act as if. When how guys who have other women act, they stand up for them fucking selves. They are fucking arrogant assholes and they stand up for them fucking selves. Guys, if you on a job and you got 5 other job offers that want you, how you going to act? You're going to be a little arrogant on that fucking job because you know you got 5 other companies that want you to come work for them, opposed to somebody who fucking scared to death that they ain't gonna get another job. You gonna act different. You can't fake that shit.
Okay.
And, as I say, you can't fake confidence.
Okay. Let me ask you this though. We're gonna get the can't fake confidence. I want to talk about that also, but let's talk about the dating game, right? Because the dating game definitely, as far as technology is involved, we'll talk about text messaging, stuff like that. Guys like Rom, Allen Roger Curry, they came up in a different era. So I hear the argument from some people who are detractors of them. Most notably Allen, like, hey man, the game is different than it was then. Not that I feel this way, obviously, because they write for the Negro Manosphere. So I mean, obviously, that's not how I feel. But we hear people saying that, like, it's outdated. The game is different now. Women are different now. What's your perspective? Is the dating game, has it changed, and is advice from a guy who's, like you said, 15, 20 years your senior, is it not good anymore?
Well, it don't matter if he's 15, 20 years older than me, but if he's in the game. If you're still in the game, then yeah. If you're not in the game and you've been gone for 10 or 20 years out the game, then it matters. You're not going to be able to give advice. Now, if you're 15, 20 years older than me and you still dating chicks, then yeah. But if you're not, you can't, because women are a lot more flakier. They have more options. Every fucking female that's a 7 get fucking 20 to 100 messages on Facebook, Instagram every fucking day, not to mention day naps. And so a woman can like you 1 minute, go on a date, and then she look up in her message box and she got 50 fucking messages, and 10 of them she think look good. Well, here you go, bye-bye. And back in the day, it didn't used to be that, because a woman would have those type of options. I'm not saying women didn't have options. They just didn't have them like that. And then some of these guys be offering good dates. So you talking about you want to take her for a drink or some coffee, and this guy talking about taking her to a nice restaurant. Well, what do you think she gonna do? So that's what I'm saying, is women didn't have these options like they did. And even when women did like go out and things like that, guys will be too scared to approach most times. They'll catcall, but most men, even back then, didn't make real manly approaches. Never have been. Always, men have always, for the most part, especially in the hood, guys just do like catcalls and shit like this. Men don't really make manly approaches. Now that guys can hide behind their fucking camera and send a fucking 100 messages out a day, these women are bombarded. I'm dead serious. On social media, they bombarded with fucking messages every day. And some of these guys be offering good dates. And so this is what I'm saying. You got a date set up Saturday. Some other guy done hit up in a message box on Thursday, want to take her to the steakhouse. You talking about some fucking drinks. Well, there you go. So that's why I say, if you're a dating coach and you've been married for 20 fucking years, you can't relate. And that's why, listen, why you think this MGTOW shit was growing with the fury it was going? It was growing like that because guys was frustrated with women, the way they was flaking and the way they was acting and carrying on and shit. That's where the fucking frustration was coming from.
Okay, let me kind of get to this, guys. And for those of you who are in the building right now, we have 615 people watching. Shout out to J3, $2 in the super chat. I appreciate you, brothers. Get the likes up real quick. Do me a favor, guys. Like the video, right? We're having a great interview. I have a lot of good questions from what the brother is saying. Let me just do something to build on. You talked about manly approaches, okay? So when I hear manly approaches, and I hear like the cat calls and stuff like this, I'm lost, right? So what do you really mean when you say, and Ryan Robinson said AMS just earned a subscriber? Okay, so so you didn't have all of them in the world. Okay, I thought you had all of them, but what do you really mean when you say a manly approach, and what is different than a manly approach than what is a non-manly approach?
A non-manly approach, when you hollering from across the street, hey mama, hey babe, shit like that, little pussy ass shit. Well, a cat call, where you really know the girl ain't gonna come to you, but you just want to say something. Opposed to a manly approach, where you walk up to her and approach her in her fucking face, ask her name, introduce yourself, and ask her would she like to go out sometime. That's a manly approach. That's a high risk approach. It's a good chance she might clown you right there on the spot. Or then again, you might get the number. So you don't never know. That's why it's a manly approach. Most guys are scared of that rejection. So they want to cat crawl 2 blocks down the street hollering like a damn chicken. I never tell nobody to do no shit like that. That shit childish. That's some shit I used to do in high school.
Let me ask you this, because there's some people, right, that talk about, like, when you approach a woman, there is a difference between, like, should you ask for the phone number or should you give her your number? Talk to me about that. What would you tell your clients?
Well, I always offer to give my number, my card or whatever. But every now and then you're going to run across a woman that says, I don't call men, which is fine. Then you say, okay, give me your number. But I like to offer mine first with my card.
Okay, what's your card? Okay, why is that?
Well, for one, I mean, this is my little sleazeball tactic, right? Because they're going to show my business and shit on the card or whatever. So
okay, let's wait. This is a big game right here. I like this shit. Okay, y'all listen to this, right? Y'all listen to this. This is good. Okay, go ahead and say what you're about to say.
Yeah, it's gonna have my business info on there. It's gonna either be my security business or my training card. So I want to let her know that I work for myself. I mean, it's a little sleazeball, a little way, a little sleazeball. Let her know that I'm self-employed. That's ambitious. That's attractive to most women. That you your own boss. That you ambitious. Because most people can only work for somebody all their life. Okay. I'm just telling you the way it is. It takes some guts to want to work for yourself. You'll be surprised at how many people gonna die working for people. O'Shea, you still there?
I'm here.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So it's just funny talking to a screen. But so you want to make sure. So you want to make sure that you I give up my card because I want to let her see that I work for my damn self with my number on and shit like that. If I run across a woman that say, I don't call men or whatever, that's fine. It's no big deal. It's not like I'm gonna lose my manhood if she don't fucking take my number. But I'll take hers and I'll give her a call in about a week or so.
Let me just kind of get into this, based off what you just talked about just now. And I know now that you're self-employed, you already came into this, with, a few businesses and stuff like this. And you're one of the few dating coaches that do talk about, from the videos that I've saw, you talk about a lot of self-development things, which I think makes you a lot different than some other coaches out there. You talk about getting your shit together, being very independent. Those are some of the things that I think are some of your good, strong points because they're repetitive across your videos. Let's talk about the dating coach business that you now have on YouTube. I know you're already doing good financially as it is now. Right. How has this dating coach business helped you financially? I mean, even though you didn't really need the money, but how has this new business that you've entered in? How has it actually helped change your life, or has it added any value? Let's talk about that real quick.
The main thing with this dating coach thing is I'm able to make money, and it's also freeing up time. So a lot of the guys know that with the training, I make good money training, but I have to be on location.
Okay.
I'm getting some financial freedom with the dating coach. Okay. Coaching thing. You see how I'm on here talking to you see how I got financial freedom? I could have did this in Atlanta. I could have did this in Chicago. I could have did this in California. I can't make money like that training like that. I have to be on location. Okay. So dating coach has gave me some financial freedom that I don't have to be on location, that I can make my money being mobile. Okay. So that's one thing I want to tell you guys, that you want to work for yourself, but try to work for yourself where you can give yourself some financial freedom. And what I mean financial freedom is you can make money while you're on vacation. Okay. Right? That makes sense. So that's the number one thing the dating coach thing have brought to me, that it's gave me some financial freedom, that I don't got to be at the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning on location, that I can make my money mobile, which is great. So
the way that you're going right now, man, with the dating coach thing, because you've exploded. Will it be a point where you'll be doing this full time and won't have to train anymore, you think?
I'm still gonna train because you see me with the fitness channel. So I'm still gonna keep some sessions or whatever, but because I'm doing my fitness brand too. I'm also coming out with a fitness brand clothing. Okay. I'm gonna do my whole little pump chaser type fitness brand type thing, the alpha male brand, whatever. So that's gonna always be part of my life, because that's the whole point of the fitness channel. I want to start a fitness brand, and I want to have the hoodies and everything, everything. But I got to build that up over there to get that going or whatever. And actually, I'm dieting down now so I can do a photo shoot maybe late this summer or something like that, or whatever, so I can promote the brand or whatever. So, so that's gonna always be part of my life. And actually, the guys that I train are, like family. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't have to train in the evenings no more. Okay. So I still train in the morning, but I cut all my evening sessions out because I do Skype sessions in the evening.
How many of these Skype sessions do you do? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, how many do you do a day now? Because your demand is so high.
At least two.
At least two a day. Okay.
Except Saturday. I won't do none. The most I'll probably do on Saturday is one. Okay. But at least two every day. But they not all an hour. Some of them will be 30 minutes and some of them will be an hour. Sometimes it'll be 30 minutes, whatever the case may be.
Okay, let me a shout out to now here's so I got some more questions also, and I won't keep you too much longer because it's 2 a.m. in Poland, so I'll try to stay up as long as I can. But guys, let me do this real quick. For those of you who are in the stream who is not subscribed to Alpha Male Strategies, and shout out to LAR Movement, I see him. I know most of you are subscribed, but for those people, Some people said tell him to speak close to his mic, bro. Okay, he's trying to ask as loud as it's gonna get, nigga. So you get the ear right out your ears, okay? So look, who has not subscribed to Alpha Male Strategies? Press 1. And if you're not subscribed, we'll definitely get you there. Most people, I'm pretty assumed that you are subscribed. Let me do this real quick. So press 1 if you're not subscribed. I know one guy said he wasn't, so I had a few people say that. This is what I want to know. Let's talk about this brother wants to know, and we're gonna talk about the Tinder and the text messaging pretty soon. Why should you wait? Oh, okay. We have a lot of people who are not subscribed to him. Okay, why would you wait a week to call women? Shout out to Charles Barkley, nephew. That is Reef Fire Chat. Hold on 1 second. Moderators, let's go ahead and get Alpha Male Strategies because some people didn't know who he was. Let's get the actual link in the comments. So guys, I'm posting this link here for you guys to subscribe to him. Go ahead and answer the question, Alpha Male Strategies.
Yeah. So what he said? Why wait a week to call?
Yeah. Why should you wait a week to call a woman for a date?
So when I call a woman, I want to set up a date, right? Well, guys, one thing I'm gonna tell y'all right off the bat is I really am a womanizer. I'm not some guy who fake on YouTube, and I really don't fuck hoes like that. So there is no way that if I met a woman today, there is no way I could fit her in my schedule this week. It's just no way. I already got my weekend locked up, and I got my Skype sessions for the week. So there's no way I can see. So the only way I can see is I can make time for her next week. Well, I don't want to call her until I have time to set up a date. You see what I'm saying? So if I know I can't see her this week, what's the point of me calling her if I know I can't see her? If my schedule is already gone for this week. It was set up all the way from Thursday of last week. My Skype sessions and everything is already set up for this week. So I really do live this life. If you really don't got it busy like that, and then you want to go and call her, but that's my life. If I meet a girl tonight or tomorrow, I would not be able to see her Saturday or Sunday. That's already gone. I already got my chicks coming over. I got my Skype sessions for the week. I'm a busy guy. Like I tell you guys to get on y'all purpose. It's not like I'm sitting around eating ice cream telling you guys to get on your purpose and I'm gonna fucking off. Like I'm on my fucking purpose too. Okay. And I already got bitches. So she gonna have to get in where she fit in. And here's the thing, guys. I can call her in a week and she's pissed off or whatever. She don't want whatever. But here's the thing. Notice what I just said. I already got women, and I'm on my purpose. So who gives a flying fuck? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I already got women. So whether she likes it or she mad or what, it's not like I'm finna get rid of one of my old reliable booties for some new girl that I don't even know what's gonna go of it. So she gonna have to get in where she fit in. And this is why I tell you guys about the abundance mindset. I don't give a fuck. Maybe she mad. Maybe I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Let me talk to you about this real quick, right? Because a lot of guys, you mentioned, are hiding behind a screen with the text messaging or the Tinder. Some guys have certain websites, whether it's Match.com, Plenty of Fish. But let's talk about because I'm like a kind of guy. I like to do the field more. I like to go out just because at least if I approach you in the street, I know what you look like and everything like that. Whatever.
Right.
Okay. Right. So, what is your theories behind guys meeting chicks on Tinder, and stuff like that, like dating apps?
Yeah, I think you're gonna be wasting a lot of your fucking time. I think you're gonna find yourself going out on dates with girls that half of them are not gonna look like their pictures, and you could have been spending that same time going to meet women that you really are attracted to. This is the thing. So what I want guys to get into the habit. Only time I advocate using a lot of online dating, guys, is if you super busy and you own your purpose and that's all you really got time to do. And I get if you really on your purpose and you really working 80 hours a week, like one time I seen O'Shea on this bitch like 4 times a day doing fucking these fucking live casts. I was like, this dude is off his fucking chain. Like with these fucking live casts. That shit was like a month ago. I was like, 4 live casts, each one of them 2 hours. I'm like, this nigga going crazy. So if you on your purpose like that, and you grinding like that and you trying to get your paper right, okay, I'll give you the break that you might have to use a day now. But guys, instead of wasting, how many of you guys watching this shit right now and went out on Friday and Saturday night and with some girl you met offline, and she didn't even look nothing like her pictures, or she wasn't even that hot. You could have took that same time and went out to a bar, and you and your man could have and met some bad bitches. This is what I'm saying. So get out that little comfort zone and get off your ass and get out and put yourself in a position to meet women that you really attracted to. A lot of you guys, and what ends up happening, guys, is once you out with these chicks, since you done invested so much time texting back and forth, setting up the date and shit, you're gonna start trying to make her look attractive to you. You're gonna start saying, well, she ain't that ugly. You know, if you look at if she turn her head this way, she kind of all right. You know, so you start trying to make her look good in your head. And this is what I'm telling you. And this is the funny thing, because I done this shit too, and this is why I'm saying I could tell guys from my mistakes. What ends up happening is you at a bar, you met this chick at a bar, right? And here comes some bad bitches that you could have really went to the bar and met, and you sit up here with this damn ugly duckling. But you could have went out, now you see 3 bad bitches walk in with some fucking tight dresses on, and you like, God damn, and I'm with this damn thing right here. You see what I'm saying? Right. And you could have been out and you could have been fucking those bitches. So that's the point that guys need to understand. It's a laziness thing. It's a laziness thing.
Let me shout out some people. I see my man Black Ram 313, who, as we say, is the greatest black YouTuber in the manosphere of the whole history, which he is. Shout out to Black Ram, man. And then I see ABL. You know what ABL is, right?
Right, yeah.
Anthony Brian Logan. Now, what the fuck is Anthony Brian Logan doing over here on a one night stand? But you know, Anthony Brian Logan, man, he's a conservative man, but he'll come over here. He love this nigga shit over here, man. He love this shit. Him, Brandon Tatum. Shout out to Brandon Tatum, man, because Brandon Tatum like the dating shows too. He just won't say nothing about it, but he love them, man. He love these dating shows. You know what Brandon Tatum is, right?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, Brandon Tatum. He's a big conservative black YouTuber. You know, I got my politics on this channel, so I appreciate everybody over here. And ABL said Clubhouse equals HIV. So let me shout out to John Paul. Stop the dating apps, Party Line, and Walmart host is the way to go. Shout out to my boy Open Mind. We just did a show yesterday that's going to be coming out on my other show. But let me ask you this real quick, man. Alan Roger Curry wrote probably one of the better articles that probably didn't really get a lot of traction. And he said, as the article was young black men need to stop relying so much on a text messaging. I thought it was a great article. I would love to reference it. I did a show on it with the great late Charles Tyler. Y'all gotta know he passed. But what do you think about black men and text messaging? Because a lot of us do depend on the text messaging, depend on the WhatsApp, stuff like that. What's your purpose about that?
On my video, when to call a woman, knows I said when to call and not to text. What guys need to understand is that is less personal. You want to start getting her a little close to you as possible. When you talk to somebody, it builds more anticipation than a text. And when you see somebody, it builds more anticipation than a call. So guys, a lot of you guys, you would kill a lot of your flaking that's going on if you just picked up the phone and made a fucking 10-minute, 15-minute phone call. So a lot of you guys are setting up dates through text messaging. You can build a lot more rapport if you just picked up the fucking phone and called the woman. Your flake, I guarantee you guys, your flakes would go in half if you just started, instead of setting the date through a text, if you picked up the fucking phone and just had a 10, 15-minute conversation. I guarantee you. And on top of that, a lot of times it'll save you the trouble of going on bad fucking dates. Because what ends up happening is a lot of these girls, when you talk to them, you can just tell this ain't gonna be no good date. You can tell. So pick up the fucking phone, guys. Stop being fucking lazy. Everything is lazy and convenience these days. You know, guys want to jerk off and text girl at the same fucking time. They want, you know, and then they wonder what happened because you texting. Pick up the fucking phone.
Let me ask you this real quick, right? Because, you know, I know like there's different types of game, right? I mean, I know the first type of game that a lot of guys have is the approach, like the anxiety approach. Wow, I got to get out and walk, go up to a woman and talk to them. That's hard for a lot of men. The second phase is picking up the phone and actually making a phone call and talking to a woman and stuff like that. So how do you help men overcome? Because some guys, They call, they're nervous. What do I talk to her about? You know, how do you get a conversation started on the phone with the
First,
woman?
go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
All right. First of all, guys, and this is the point where I say you can't fake confidence, and this is why I told guys to get on their self-improvement.
Okay.
So now, if you haven't done the self-improvement and you don't feel like you entitled to that woman, like you feel like you lucky to have her, like, man, I won the fucking lottery. Well, this is gonna end horribly for you. This is gonna end horribly for you. This is why I tell guys to do the self-improvement to where you feel entitled that she's lucky to have you, not the other way around. That's why a lot of guys with these conversations, that's why they fail, because they feel like they lucky, like they threw shit to the wall and some finally stuck. But if you would have did the groundwork, but see, guys don't want to do that. See, they want to pick up a book and hope they can read some strategies and hope that this solve all their problems. Well, the book that I got coming out, the first couple of chapters, well, let's say the first chapter is about self-improvement.
Okay.
So you can improve your confidence, which is going to give you the entitlement that when you talk to her, she can feel it. It's going to be like an arrogant, confident feel, not some, oh, thank you for giving me your number, Your Highness. Can't nothing succeed if you got that mindset. Right? You just went up to her and you like, oh shit, I can't believe I got a number. And you sitting there and you rubbing the number against your balls for 3 days, like, oh, I can't believe I got this shit gonna fail. Now, if you would have did the groundwork, the self-improvement, got on your purpose, you'll be like, man, I'm doing good for myself. I done lost 30 pounds. I'm dressing better. I feel better. I'm making 30 more thousand a year than I was last year. I feel damn good. Okay. This bitch ought to be lucky to be going. She ought to be happy I asked her for a number. Okay. And that's what I want guys to feel. I want guys to feel this sense of entitlement. Okay. All right. Like, I'm doing good for myself. Any woman I bring in my space, I feel like, bitch, you better behave with your ass out of here. Right. You see what I'm saying? Because I got my shit together. So the nervousness you talking about with guys and shit like that is because they feel like she out my league, but I'll give it a shot. Well, that ain't good. That ain't good. You going up to a woman that you feel is genuine out your league, but you feel like, well, what the hell I got to lose? Okay. I want you feeling like that woman should be pleasured to even be in your presence. Right. That's how I want you feeling. That's a mindset. And if you got to do self-improvement to do that, do that. Some guys gonna have it naturally. Some guys are just naturally arrogant no matter what. I know guys like that. It's guys that fucking, they ain't got to have $1 in their pocket. They just fucking arrogant. But most guys are not going to be like that. Most guys need to feel good about themselves and their physical well-being and their financial situation to have the confidence to go up and talk to an attractive woman. That is facts. Okay.
Let me, before I go to some other questions, I won't keep, we'll be on for 20 or 30 more minutes, guys. There are a lot of guys that have questions. Now, let me just say this real quick. I thank you guys for, I've never had that many people on this channel before live, and the chat never moved before. And I thought I was a great YouTuber. I didn't have put out some classics, but I done had videos hit like over 500,000 or 1 million views before, but I ain't never had these many people in the chat live. So for those people, man, that have a particular question, I can't ask the question. Because I know Alpha Male Strategies chat is a little bit different, but because if some people there, I can see it. So if you super chat the question, I can then see it and ask him. Okay. Let me just do this real quick. Damn. Okay. Here's a question that I keep hearing everybody say. Those are your fans because they're here. They're saying, damn, Alpha Male Strategies, man, please come back to YouTube. Please come back to YouTube. Please come back to YouTube. But I'm your Patreon, right? I know because I pledge the $5 a month. I know that you're dropping, videos, daily. So people are kind of wondering, like, what is it? Why have you not been as active on YouTube as you were before? And people are saying, like, man, we miss you, Alpha Male, Alpha, we miss you. I keep hearing it all the time. Specifically in the chat right now. So, what would your response be to people saying, like, hey man, why are you not producing as many videos as you used to?
Well, the main thing is, man, and it's funny because it turned out to pay for it now. But I stopped posting videos because of the amount of hate I was getting, and I appreciate all the guys who love me and stuff like that. But I started putting my shit on Patreon because I'm fucking getting attacked by 5 dating coaches constantly, and I'm like, man, I make nothing off this shit. I have no products to sell. Right. I have no fucking book, no program, no net. My videos are not monetized. YouTube said, nigga, fuck you. And so I'm like, why in the hell am I dealing with all this hate? He's stealing my shit. He telling guys that I'm like, man, damn this shit. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to Patreon and whatever 3, 4, 500 guys, it just be us over there. I'm not gonna worry about this shit. And I'm sick of the fucking hate, and I ain't got time for it. I already make money outside of YouTube, and I make nothing off YouTube. And yet every day I'm dealing with fucking 10 dating coaches coming at me, this, that, that, and other. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. But and I also would say this, guys. I will say this too. If you can't afford to pay the $5 to learn how to fuck these bitches to sleep, you need to get on your purpose.
Say it. Wait. Say it again. Please say it again to these niggas, man.
Guys, listen. If $5 a month, not a week, a month is an issue to learn how to, then you need, your priorities are all fucked up. You don't even need to be learning no strategy to fuck women. You need to be getting your finances more in order. If that means, if $5 means anything to you, you need to be focused on your priorities. And another thing I'll say on that, if you're a true fan, see the fake fans, what they do is when you drop an album or a CD, they go buy a bootleg and holler, I'm a fan. But if you're a true fan, support the people that you love and you care about, and you say, hey, I want this guy to put more time into this, so I don't mind him making money off of it, because I know the more money he make off of it, the more time and effort he can put into this. You see what I'm saying? So at some point, guys, you got to understand that I got to monetize my efforts that I'm putting into it. So if you're a true fan, you respect that. And that's why I say it's not like I'm over there charging $100 a month. It's $5 a month, $1.25 a week. So, I mean, you got to just respect that.
Hold on, let me stop the show real quick, because a guy said I'm gonna do something a little bit different too, and I did it before. Let me tell you niggas something, man. All you alpha male strategy fans out there, if you my Patreon, because Amir Johnson just became a Patreon, we gonna stop this motherfucking show right here. Here's what we gotta talk about, man. You guys don't understand these collabs. You know, this guy doing what he's doing. Hey, man, it costs money to do this shit, whether y'all believe it or not. Okay. If you are not a Patreon of Alpha Male Strategies and you one of the 618 men over here, I won't call you niggas. All right. And you're not paying $5 a month, but you so busy begging, why you won't come back to YouTube? Why you won't come back to YouTube? See, this is exactly why. All of you niggas, man, you're not gonna get no blackmail. The best YouTubers, man, are leaving, man. They're going to Patreon. So I'm telling you right now, you nigga, like he said, the game is the game is the game, nigga. The game has a cost, nigga. Like I'm gonna tell you, nigga, something, bro. Y'all might not know this behind the scenes, right? Alpha Male Strategist, he ain't asked me, but for him to come on, I dropped him something. Alan Roger Curry, whenever he come on, I drop him something. Donovan Sharp come on, I drop him something. So the content that a lot of you niggas get for free over here, these questions, these games that you would never ever get from nobody else, because for you deal with Corey Wayne, $1,000 for an hour, nigga. Real talk. I need everybody who want to see people like Alpha Male Strategies, you know what I'm saying, do more. Bill, y'all complaining about the mic. I keep hearing, oh, his mic is not. Well, nigga, where's your $5 a month at, nigga? Hold on, stop the show. We gonna listen, man. We gonna really be real. We already talking about two of the most successful black male YouTubers in this sector of all time, especially, you know, because I've been around for a long time. I'm gonna tell you niggas right now, man. You niggas talking about you want him to get a mic? We want to get it, nigga. Are you a Patreon? No.
Right, exactly.
That's what we gotta tell you niggas, man. Don't be talking about I'm Team Alpha Male Strategies and you motherfucking niggas ain't on the Patreon. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna talk to you niggas over here that just staying watching and come back to YouTube, nigga. How many people need the motherfucking Patreon link right now for this nigga? And y'all gonna take you motherfuckers over there and sign the fuck up. Because if you ain't, you niggas ain't no motherfucking real ass fans. And I'm trying to tell you, if you want this man to do all this shit, yeah, they niggas. No, nigga, you a nigga too. I don't give. That's what I say. Don't be, you must be mad. A lot of you niggas gonna get mad. But I'm gonna tell you, $5 ain't shit. That's 16, 17 cents a day. Now you niggas can't be doing that, man. I mean, the man giving you free content on the daily. We doing the collab. This shit is free. You know what I'm saying? And it comes to a point, man. A lot of you black men, when you want to talk about, well, he don't have this, he don't have that. Come on, man. These other people, these other races support you all day. What is $5, nigga? Are you motherfucking serious? You know what I mean? Like y'all, y'all gotta get off this. We got niggas leaving right now as I'm talking about this shit. We had like 631. A lot of niggas leaving. You gonna get the fuck up out of here then. You know what I'm saying? Every day the man upload a video on Patreon because niggas don't want to get their shit flagged. Bruh, do me a favor, y'all moderators. Let's get this man. I'm checking right now. I need y'all to go to sign up on the Patreon, man. Sign up on the Patreon. I see 626. Somebody just joined up. Let's help this man get to the Patreons he need to be so we can make this shit better. Can you stop using the N-word? Nigga, fuck you. How about that? This is my motherfucking channel. Bitch, don't you tell me what I can't do on my motherfucking channel. Shut your motherfucking ass up. Shut your punk ass, nigga. I don't give a fuck you, nigga. This is my shit. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Don't you ever come on my goddamn shit talking about you what you need to say, nigga, you can eat a motherfucking dick. This is my motherfucking channel. With your bitch ass. Now, I need y'all to go over there and support the man. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Because you can pay for every motherfucking thing else, man. Let's help the man do what he's supposed to be doing, man. Y'all want new mics? That shit costs money, man. That shit ain't cheap.
Right.
Man. And you who are you whole ass niggas telling me what the fuck I need to be saying? Nigga, shut your motherfucking ass up. All right, my bad, dog. So, guys, I want to see everybody sign up on the Patreon that's feeling this shit. It's just $5, right? And with that, we can do more shit. He can do more shit. He can come on here more. We can do more collabs. Like, we can do all kind of shit, man. But support the motherfuckers you said you fuck with.
Right.
Black Dragon, O'Shea Alpha now. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Who the fuck is this nigga? You look like a homosexual. All right, let me go to the show. Let me talk to this real quick, man. Real quick.
All right.
You say a man can't fake confidence, right? Mm-hmm. But if you got a musty ass nigga, right? Let's say, for example, he ain't had no pussy or whatever. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's abundance mentality, but you say you can't fake confidence, but fake it till you make it. So how do you do that, right? Because you can't fake confidence.
You can't fake confidence.
Okay, but you ain't getting no ass though, right? How do you get around that?
The best you can fake is to act like you're busier than you are.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So you can act like you're busier than you are. So try not to act so available. So like me, it's easy for me to do. Like when you say I get a girl number and I call her a week later, that's not me acting. That's my life. Like that's my life. What I'm telling guys is, but if that's not your life, still wait a week and act as if. The difference between me and you is I don't got a fear of loss because I already got bitches. So that's what you have to wait. But what I'm telling you is I got a high success rate doing that. All right. So this how the thing went, guys. When I became real busy and focused on my purpose and had all these fucking clients and started my security company, I became busy as shit. But I also had chicks I was fucking with. So when I would meet chicks, I said, shit, I can't set no date with her this week. I had to set with her next week. So I would call her like next Tuesday or Wednesday. And shit, they would raise their attraction. So I'm like, shit. Now, if I probably would have called her, the next day or the day after, I just know I got a better response out of them when I was calling them the following week. But my shit wasn't acting. That's my life. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's the way it is. I'm busy as shit now. I got sessions all this week, Skype sessions. I already got a chick I'm going to see Saturday, and I got a chick I'm going to see Sunday. My week is gone. So only thing I can do now is see you next week. So if I got your number, what the fuck we talking about? Mm-hmm. If we ain't setting no date, what we talking about? What we talking about? Basketball? Donald Trump? I mean, what are we talking about? So the whole point I want to talk to you on the phone is I'm trying to set some shit up. So if I can't set nothing up, then why am I calling you?
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, for all you guys that don't have it like that, maybe you ain't as busy as me, act as if.
Mm-hmm. Because these bras be acting like they busy and they ain't doing shit.
They ain't doing shit.
I'm busy. Bitch, what you busy doing? Nothing. Oh, okay, I didn't call you back because I'm busy. Well, look, man, here's what I want to do. I ain't going to keep you too long, man, because, guys, I appreciate you brothers, man, that just went over there. My man is now up to, we got like 7 new Patreons after that cursing out, man. 632. This is what I like to see, man. 6 new Patreons in under 10 minutes. That's what I'm talking about, man. Appreciate you, brothers, man, because y'all talking about get them a mic and all this shit. You know what I mean?
When the show go off now.
The snowball. Now, it ain't like he ain't got the money to do it, but like I said, man, this is some good games, a very good interview. Let me shout out to a few people, man. And this is Idris. Good podcast. I'll say I really like your message about purpose. It made my damn. hold on 1 second. It made my married life. It made my married become a Patreon. Shout out to brother Idris Singleton, Bernard Lovebird LLC, $10. My man Evan Moore always come on, man, bro. You always support. He in Japan, $50. Here's some of my job money. Keep winning those shit, bro. You already know, man. You always supporting the show, fam, out there. Everett over 10.9. Great questions, O'Shea. Great answers. Man, it was a successful show, man. I really appreciate you coming through. Unless you have something else you really want to talk about, let me just see how many more of y'all are signing up, because I know a lot. I mean, me and you and Alan Rogers, we share Patreons. A lot of us are the same people. Right. 633, bruh. I'm appreciating that shit. That's what y'all niggas supposed to do. Okay. And if one last thing, if any of you niggas ever come in here, tell me how to fucking talk, I'm gonna cuss your motherfucking ass smooth out. I'm gonna go on a whole live stream about your bitch ass like 17 hours. I'm gonna wait until they kick me off this motherfucker. All right. So man, I really appreciate you coming through, bro. I really don't have any other things to say. Shout out to Kevin Lotta. Reese, I signed up. We'll say thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, bro. Let me see what else we got. 633. I mean, what's your plans, man, for the rest of the year since you own Patreon? I know you got like 1,000 trying to hit by the summer. Shout out Mr. Pirate. What else are you looking at? Trying to do so.
I got the book that's gonna come out this summer, and I'm really gonna push my fitness line. Sometime whenever I get lean, I'm dieting down now, and I lost like 8 pounds. So when I get lean, I want to do a photo shoot. I want to really push my fitness line. Tell Chris Jones he got some competition. Hey, and listen. I'm small now, and a nigga be like, nigga. But hey,
I call him. Because Chris gave me $100 for my birthday last year, and his birthday came, and I dropped him. So I'll tell him, man. In fact, I like to have a show with me, you, and Chris.
But Chris, the type of dude, he'll help me. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the type to fucking start hating. He
ain't no hater, but he hella cool.
Yeah, I know. That's why, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it wasn't for the hate I was getting from all the day, I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm stealing from people. Then I'm like, man, fuck this shit. And that's what I was like, man, they can have this shit. And that's why I went. If it wasn't for that, I'd still be on YouTube right now posting all that damn hating and shit, man. I'm like, man, y'all have this shit, man. Whoever the guys want to come over to Patreon, man, y'all have this shit. Y'all have this shit. I'm going over to Patreon. I'm done with this shit. That's so. If it wasn't for that, right now those videos would be still coming on YouTube. But I was like, man, I'm not making no money off this shit. I'm not finna be tolerating all this damn jealousy, hating bullshit. Man, fuck this shit. So that's why that's the main reason. But it turned out more than what I was been happy for 200-300 patrons. So to have as many as I got, I'm happy with that.
Dog, like I ain't gonna lie, I thought we was doing good. We had 400 and something Patreons, and I looked up. I think I told like Donovan, I said, damn, this is look at this nigga's Patreon. I said, fuck. And I just knew, man, like, oh, bro, like, you don't know how much I thought I was gonna have this shit locked. Because I'm not a dating coach, but like I got all the big outside of you, like all the dudes who, like Donovan, Rom, Allen. I got like everybody on Negro Manosphere. We do simple to everybody that like I network with almost everybody. I'm like, man, there's no way that we not gonna be able to lock this motherfucker down. And then Alpha Male Strategist comes in like 20 minutes, gets more subscribers, more Patreons, and I'm like, how the fuck do you go wrong with this shit, man? Like we done put out 700 articles. By the way, we got one of the best, if not the best, black male website on planet Earth. But we still got that. That ain't no problem. But I was like, damn, man, what the fuck can we do? You know what I'm saying? But bro, you really came in and changed the game. Go ahead.
Y'all doing a good job, bro. Keep it up, man. Just keep it up.
Yeah, we doing a good job, nigga. Looking at you. That's why I had to be like, man, you can't worry about what Alpha Male Strategies is doing. We gotta be worried about. We gotta be on our purpose and shit. We gotta strategize, nigga, because we out here struggling right now. But I want to just say, man, I want to thank you, bro, because black male YouTube, man, it was different. Yeah, nigga, I got played, nigga. I played myself. It was different. Like the manosphere was different, man. But like guys like Rom came in, Alan Roger Curry and Donovan. I got them to come to YouTube. And then like I said, Rom was already on here, and now you here, man. And now black YouTube is a lot more about the game. I feel good because I helped, even though I'm not a dating coach, man, I help put that infrastructure in when it comes to that part of the game and shit like that. And man, it's it's competitive. You got to be good. You got to be good now.
Right.
You got to be good, man. You can't come on here bullshit, man. There's some guys on here, man. Like me and Donovan have shows. It don't be this many viewers, but it be good though.
Right, you do. The only reason I could be this good, man, I done did a lot of hoeing and made a lot of mistakes. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you can read books till you blue in the fucking face. If you ain't dealt with a shitload of women, you ain't gonna be that good at this shit. The reason I'm so good, I done made a fuckload of mistakes, and I done fucked up a lot. And so I'm able to learn from those mistakes and put it on fucking video and tell you what not to do.
Yeah, man, but you on your way, dog. Like I said, man, I appreciate you coming by. My question is this: shout out to Josiah Johnson with Black Male Talk. My question is this: when can I get you to come back? Man,
I'm gonna come back. What today is? I'll come back, man. Give me a week or two. About a week or two.
Okay, come on, week.
I'm a busy guy.
Yeah, I know you're busy. And hold on, we probably do the two because I got some tricking to do. I told you Tuesdays I got fat bitches to trick on, but. Because people been asking for you to come by for a long time, man. But I thank you for coming by, man.
No problem.
I'm glad to report that there's 13 new people that's Patreoned you so far, man. 640, so 14. I want to thank everybody, man, that's supporting Alpha Male Strategies. Thank you for Patreoning him. And shout out to Alan Roger Curry. And shout out to you for winning the award, bro. So you're going to have to, I get my little trophies and shit made up, man. I have to send it to you. And anything else you want to tell the people, man?
Yeah, man. Y'all guys get on your fucking purpose, man. No more bitching. I told you guys at the beginning of 2018, man, we taking this shit back. All you got to do is get your shit together, man. You can fuck bitches to sleep all year long, baby.
Shout out to Blake Mark, sending prosperity and love to all. So, man, so guys, again, appreciate everybody. Yeah, hold on a second. Somebody wants to know what's his link. What's his link to subscribe? Hold on one second, guys. Let me just do this real quick. Hold on, Alpha. I gotta do one thing real quick. Some people don't think that's Alan Roger Curry. Nigga, that is Alan Roger Curry. Because Alan Roger Curry would not spend $10 in here and not be in the whole chat the whole time if that wasn't him. Trust me, that's him. Hold on a second. Alpha Male Strategies channel. Guys who want to subscribe to Alpha Male Strategies, the link will be in the hold on a second. Fuck. Let me do this real quick, dog. Because people are asking about this, and the link is in. So the link is going to be in the description, man. Anything else that you want to tell anybody, bro?
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all join my Instagram, man, and join my fucking Patreon.
Oh yeah, man. What's the Instagram, man?
Alpha Male Strategies. No underscores in there, just a straight name. All of it together. One word, Alpha Male Strategies. All
right. Shout out to Robert Morris, Arrogant Bro here, all of that. So, guys, thanks again, Alpha Male Strategies, man. It was a long overdue hangout. This is going to be the talk of the town. Probably going to get some response videos, man. We'll see you in a few weeks. If not, sometime around that. And thanks again for the collab, bro.
No problem, bro.
Peace.